America right now. Furia and DNO, Dojo and Furia, or Meat and Furia. Okay, so you got Furia for sure, and you got Meat or Dojo. Who y'all got? You know why Champs is 5 days instead of 4? They're probably going to split the bracket stage. So instead of having losers, winners, losers all in one
Where's
day,
Jayhawk
they
stream?
might go like winners and then losers, losers, or winners, losers, and then losers. I'm not exactly sure how. Or maybe losers and then winners, losers. They're going to probably split it somehow into 2 days. Stability Dojo. I've got Furia for sure. Furia Meat. I got Furia. Presley going to pull it off again. Okay.
All right, what do we got going on here? Hold on. Bad, always the first guy here. How's it going? Sorry, guys, I was setting up a community post. Bad, always the first guy here, Bad. Let's pop out this chat. I couldn't see it for a sec. I apologize. Chat. Stream Elements bot is running. What can you guys see here? We're let's pull up this stream right now, the Play Apex stream. We're just waiting. Everyone listen to Rain Day's beautiful voice.
Or maybe even first in terms of points, but just obviously didn't win our
match point
system. All in all, that will qualify the 2 top performing teams having a spot in our
We got LCQ finals. Who thinks Timmy is going to land? I am stoked to find that out.
In North America, maybe the region to do so.
Yeah, maybe, especially
Timmy, that would be so freaking cool. Timmy goes to LAN.
And I really like
you
these
imagine?
changes. I think it's good for the competitive integrity for the players and also for the fans to make sure we're at least guaranteed.
I apologize for a little bit of silence there at the beginning if you're just tuning in.
Like they have done before in previous
How's it going? How's it going? How's everyone's nights going? How's everything? Curslurb, let's go. I know you excited. LCQ finals, baby. Doing bro. Tripods been doing well. Tripods unfortunately did not qualify for winners. Yesterday they got eliminated, so they are kicked out of the tournament. It's unfortunate. Timmy and Nick Merckx would have gone crazy for viewership at LAN. Could you imagine that? Please, while you guys are tuning in, please let me know that the audio sounds okay. It's not too loud. I'll adjust that for y'all. Yeah, you know what? I didn't watch yesterday. I'll be honest. I didn't. I watched the group stages. I've been watching through Jayhawk constantly. So, like, I'm sure you all know who Jayhawk is. If not, you know, always tune into Jayhawk. Follow his Twitch, follow his YouTube. But, yeah, I've been chilling in his streams. And I didn't get to check it out yesterday. But then after I saw this morning that Nick Merckx tweeted out and said that they're thing is done. Much I enjoy winners. LCQ is so much more fun to watch based on the attention alone. That's a good point. That's a good point. Like, I didn't think LCQ would be this entertaining. I didn't watch it last year at all, but I like literally missed Furia winning, which was probably like the most exciting win ever. But no, this has been so great. Like, I can't believe I missed winners bracket yesterday of LCQ. Like, did you guys see this? Did you guys see? Let's pull up Battlefy because we're gonna need it anyways. Did you guys see Timmy go off yesterday? Timmy and Design and Enemy. These guys went crazy. It is 8 games, mind you, but I think they 137 points. Winners round. 137 points. I have never seen an ALGS lobby or like an Apex lobby that high. Like the discrepancy is over 70 points. So like we are looking at 8 games here, but I'm not sure if Liquipedia has it. Timmy clutch like 6 fights. Yeah, I saw the clips popping off afterwards. I was gonna tweet it out, but I was like, you know what? I'd be a shill. I'd be trying to tweet for engagement here, and I literally don't even haven't watched this damn thing. I was gonna tweet out, I'm like, damn, Timmy's making. I was gonna be like, this rank stream looks really good for Timmy, because that's literally what it is. But I was out all day. Okay, you can't. What's it called? Typically, you can like see per round, but how many points did they get in the last 2 rounds? They got 1 point and then 10 points, right? So 11 points. So they had 126 points going into like after round 6. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. When did the matches start? I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure they're gonna start fairly soon. They were supposed to start at 5 p.m. ET, and now they're not gonna start like I'm assuming 7, but actually it's 7 right now. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Like it was supposed to start at 5, and it hasn't. So we'll see. We'll see when it's gonna start. We'll turn this audio back on. Teams to watch today are definitely Dojo. Bro, I haven't been keeping up with ALGS at all. The only way I keep up is with the vids. I'll try to push them out for you faster, I bet. If you missed it, Dark01. That's the big news. Yeah, the big teams to watch today are going to be Dojo, which is Timmy's team. Actually, like they're going through it. Meat Lovers is going to be a team to watch. Let's just go quickly through this. So Dojo, which is Timmy, Bronzy, Designful. After yesterday's performance, we'll go final round. After yesterday's performance, like it's going to be like crazy if they don't make it. Everyone's kind of rooting on them making it. It'd be awesome for the viewership, but obviously anything could happen in match point because this is match point. Furia is going to be the next one. You know, 10 and 9 points there. They have the Advanced Zero Turkey Panders and now Albraleli. If you haven't been keeping up, his Watson retired. Albraleli is now on Furia. I haven't paid too much attention to how they've been playing. I don't know who's IGL, so we'll figure that out tonight. Do you have anyone you're rooting for specifically besides Dojo? I am like just like an Apex fan, so like I don't really care too much, but like ultimately, yeah, Furia would be cool because I'd love to see Al back at LAN. Meat Lovers, Tech LAN would be absolutely crazy. I want Meat Lovers just because, yeah, exactly. I agree. I think it'd be hilarious. Tech said on Wig's podcast, he said that he has a folder on his computer saved of every person who's ever tweeted out to him and said like, you'll be nothing, you're not going to make LAN, like, see you at LAN, dissing him. And he said, like, the minute he makes LAN, he's just going to expose everyone. Like, he's just going to drop every tweet. So I just want to see that. I want to see that so bad. Why did Watson retire? He said that he just hasn't been enjoying Apex competitive in general. He says he likes the content creation side of things a lot better. He prefers to stream. He hasn't been, like, had his heart in it since about last year. He said even when, like, Split 1 started. So he said it was something that he knew was coming for a while, and then when they didn't qualify for winners bracket, and then they didn't qualify for even losers bracket. They got kicked out in losers bracket round 1. I guess he figured he's like, you know what, it wouldn't be good for my team when like I'm so checked out going into LCQ to play with me because I won't be invested in it, so it's better that they get a team or a player who wants to play. And I don't know exactly how it went down, but at the LAN, because this happened during the ALGS playoffs now 2 weekends ago. Yeah, they're not this, but last weekend. It happened then because like he retired, and then the minute he retired, Madness, who was they are here, Team Stability. It was Madness, Shubitubi, and Albraleli, and like the minute Watson tweeted out he retired, Madness tweeted out looking for one for LCQ. That's another team. So like a couple other teams though, yeah, like you're saying, tell me if I mentioned say your name right, Kurzler, but like Meat Lovers, I'd love to have going there, but like any of these teams, right? Like, you know, this team's got Crust, Retsy, Funk. I wonder if it's Slayer or Funk playing. I'll have to check that out when we go live. Let's just make sure the games haven't started. Yeah, games haven't started. That'd be cool. Like, there's so many teams that'd be really cool to see. And then iShiny is in here with Flat, Aporia. What do we got? DNO, that Duplex, Lou, Senox, Hill. How do you not want those guys at LAN, right? Native. KSR, yeah, like, you know, it'd be cool for Keon to go back to LAN. Madness hasn't been to LAN since 2019, so there's just so many teams like I'm rooting for. Like, I'm just excited for them all, to be honest. Any of those teams, honestly, even if we get a Challenger Circuit team, same way that Furia kind of was. Well, Furia wasn't Challenger Circuit; they're most definitely like Pro League. But oh, there's E8, Naughty, Zach Mazer, Dropped in Gaming is Stunny. Who's your formula? Yeah, but I think a challenge. Yeah, Euban. It'd be cool for Euban to go to LAN. If a Challenger Circuit team wins, I think there's 9 Challenger Circuit teams in this LCQ lobby. There's only 4 in the EMEA lobby, if I'm not mistaken. But it'd be really cool for a Challenger Circuit team to go. Like, imagine if just a Challenger Circuit team goes and then just like puts up crazy numbers at LAN, like goes and wins the LAN, beats TSM, beats Dark Zero, like ruins that storyline. I remember when Shubi2B blew up for that 1v3. I have never seen that. I didn't even know that. I actually never knew where Shubi came from. First time I saw him is when he was playing with Madness and they got signed to Wildcard with Reptar. So I actually wasn't even aware of that. That's interesting. I don't know if you guys could clip that, like put links in chat. So I wouldn't recommend it because I don't want you guys to get banned. But in downtime, maybe I'll look that up because I have never seen that. Let's see here. What do we got? We're gonna look. I'm gonna have to see who's streaming. Let's see. Are the streams fixed? Because Team Stream. Yeah, okay. So Team Stream has these fixed. So we'll get to these set up right now. He 1v3 pros in a rank match. It's all you gotta do sometimes. Stam can't believe. Yeah, Lanimals disbanded her so early. That was a really weird situation. Obviously, if you guys have not seen it, the Jayhawk video breaks it down quite well. I would probably watch the Jayhawk video. And that will give you a good understanding of kind of what happened there. That was like one of the times where it's like, you know, like Alb wasn't like at fault, like with, for sure. Like I'm not ever saying Alb's ever at fault, but like when not being a part of a team anymore. When the actual first game starting, we're all waiting here. It was supposed to be 7 p.m. It was supposed to be 5 p.m. ET 2 hours ago. It just, went really long. The winners bracket or the EU bracket. One of my mates got 20th in LCQ winners EMEA, and I was laughing at him. He got annoyed. Oh, Jaden, yeah. Hey, listen, you know what? Getting to LCQ winners, getting all the way there is an accomplishment in its own right. Like, that guy has got to be at least good to compete there. Was that today? One of your friends was in EMEA winners bracket today?
That's right. Another stories of the Outlands dropped from Apex Legends.
They're just killing time right now. But, look, that's actually impressive to me. It looks like the teams are in the lobby, though, so the tournament's going to start soon. Madness isn't... We don't have Madness's actual stream. Let's sort this out here. Got Alb stream, got Design stream. Okay, I'm gonna put Timmy's stream. I want to watch McLovin. This guy's crazy. If you guys have not seen it, this guy McLovin, he there's a clip of LCQ where we'll find it after. I'll find it after. Someone remind me. A bet. I'm putting you on that. Remind me. That he jumps into the lava and he puts down a Watson gen. At the same time, his teammate gets shot, killed, and a nade explodes him across the lava, and he lands on the Watson gen. And they're able to revive and reset the two of them, sitting over the lava because they're on top of the gen, and then the team from the top couldn't get an angle on them because they had smoke. So they end up losing, but like it was so freaking funny. It was so good. Nah, yesterday, but I guess he got 12th in losers bracket, so I let it live. Okay, I understand. Hey, I want to compete with something. I think it would be so fun to compete in something. I'm just not that good. Say less. I got you. I appreciate you a bit. Let's see here. So we got Meat Lovers up. We know that we need team stability. And then that is our max. Alb, is Retzi even streaming, or should I turn Retzi's off? Let's go back here. Let's see. Yeah, Retzi's definitely not streaming. I didn't think he was. I don't know the last time Retzi streamed. Is anyone from E8? Do we have their actual stream? Yeah, we got Naughty. I got Alb from Furia. I need some more of these ones. Stallions. Maybe we'll throw Stallions in here, because I need to be able to keep track of the kill feed, which I won't see on their streams. That's the standings there. Pull these all up. So when you see the death boxes, that's just command center. And what I'm going to do as well, I'll try to switch between these like efficiently, but I'm going to keep this on my second monitor, which is going to be the... Okay, A1. Cool. If you do that, I just hope that it doesn't ban you. if you can, probably the best thing to do is actually DM me on Twitter, and just type in chat that you did that, and I'll get the link from there, and we'll pull it up. I appreciate it. EXO, you go by EXO or you go by Mags? Let me know. But can anyone explain what the LCQs actually are and why they're happening? I swear I saw Dark Zero win the whole tournament with TSM in second like 8 days ago. Yeah, so exactly. Actually, I'm surprised they don't spread it out more. But basically what LCQ is stands for Last Chance Qualifier. So throughout the year, there's the Split 1 playoffs LAN, there's the Split 2 playoffs LAN, and then there's the Championship LAN. To get into the Split 1 playoffs LAN, it's just teams that qualify through the regular season. Same with the Split 2 playoffs, you qualify through the regular season. Now, to qualify for Championship finals, you have to actually make it to the Split 1 playoffs LAN or Split 2 playoffs LAN. Your performance there, you get points. They're called playoff points. And the amount of playoff points you have qualify you for champs. What then Apex does to give teams that are like tier 2 teams or teams that don't qualify at Split 1 playoffs or Split 2 playoffs, they give them a last chance to get to championship, the world championship at the end of the year. And that's what the last champ qualifiers are. So that includes challenger circuit teams, so teams that aren't in Pro League. That includes teams in Pro League that didn't qualify for the Split 1 or 2 playoffs LAN. And then it is also for people that went to those LANs, right? So they actually got to compete there, but got kicked out too early that they didn't qualify for champs. They didn't have enough points. So there's Pro League teams, there's championship, there's challenger circuit teams. Basically, it gives just a huge opportunity for people who aren't big names potentially and haven't been playing Apex their entire career to get in there and compete at championship on LAM and make a name for themselves. A1, okay, I appreciate that. You know what? We're getting game 1 starting right now. What we'll do is I'm gonna start with Timmy. There is a contest on World's Edge, so we're gonna want to see that contest. But we'll start with Timmy right now. Pull that stuff up on the side here. I'll figure out where the contests are so that we can watch that stuff and we can keep up the action. And in the meantime, I'm also gonna open up Team Stream again, and I'm gonna get the map stream so that I can keep up with all the fighting.
I mean, it could be little. I've done 10 subs, but 10 subs.
Watch now.
Or,
And
the correct
I signed up for Twitch Turbo right before this started, because my boy Jay told me that through Team Stream, Twitch Turbo helps that you don't get ads. So no ads today. We shouldn't miss any of the action. Let's get the map stream. Is there a map stream, or do they not have it? So funny enough, today during the European finals for LCQ, the map stream wasn't on a delay. And so with the map stream not being on delay, what ended up happening is it's like, because it's an online tournament, any of these guys could have had the map stream on a second monitor, and they could have been like cheating basically, because the map stream was 10 minutes ahead. Or not 10 minutes ahead, like it was in real time for the players. The players are all on a 10-minute delay. I don't see a map stream, so I'm just going to assume that that just didn't get fixed. Unless, let's go straight to Twitch, and we'll pull it up on Twitch. Everything's lagging. Computer's going really slow. Let's go minus tempo. Okay. I apologize. You might hear some overlapping audio with Twitch right now. 1 second. Bro, I remember so many people saying Timmy wouldn't make it that far in comp. It's sick to see him doing well. Yeah, for sure. Timmy like does have like godlike mechanics. So
Finally done and
I
dusted.
apologize.
In North
Close that. Last chance qualifier. Map stream. We got a map stream. Here you go. Okay. So I am just trying to fix this here. Hold on. So basically, here we got this here. I'll show you guys this. This is really cool. I'll pop it up from the other stream every once in a while, but we can see here like where people are fighting. So there's no Ape Gang flat. So it looks like there is no contest. No one's contesting off drop. So maybe one of the teams switched that their drop spot was. How do I close this chat? I guess I can't. There should be a way. I don't know. Command center just works amazingly horrible. So we're just going to pull this up over here. My bad. I just closed chat down, I think. No, I didn't. YouTube's not. Are we lagging here? Are we buffering? I might be buffering. I will fix this in 1 second.
I'm jumping set over here. Can you give me Nemi?
My internet cannot handle 9 streams. Let's put it that way. But 9 streams is hard to keep up with anyways. So we're going to close that down. And then try to keep up with everything going on all at once. Maybe we're going to have to close down. I need the map. Sorry, everything's lagging right now, so I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. What are we dropping frames? We dropped a lot of frames. Are we still lagging here on YouTube? No, we've got good connection now. Okay. Yeah, we got good connection because the stream went completely black.
It's probably better if you do the 2 to 4.
Did the Prowler get a buff or something? I see everyone rocking it now. It's just like a very, very consistent weapon for controller players to use. So we're not seeing Timmy on path, I know, right? But yeah, it's just a really consistent gun to use for players right now, and so like that's why they're all using it. We're gonna have to fight with the quality here, because internet just goes brazy crazy here. So we're gonna have to fight with the quality a little bit. I need to get wired internet. Been in the process of moving for freaking ever. Let's see this. Okay, so we got basically. We'll start with this. We got a climatizer zone. Not common. We see north zones actually, right? And here we don't need this on 1080p. But we got a climatizer zone, so we're pulling all the way up to the top, right? See lots of teams already moving in there. Native, Team Stability's in the back. We got Furia, we got Aporia, Rise, Ape Gang. So let's actually, since these guys are rotating on edge, let's take a look at some of the other teams that we got going on here. We're going to switch like this.
And like we would throw every
God.
time, just doing a little bit too active.
Furia's just chilling.
Better report from the building.
Yeah.
Do you have
The
clean?
team just falcon ulted. Team from bridge.
Naughty. Oh, these guys are actually engaging in a fight already.
Yeah, I'm playing on chaotic right now.
Where's
10%.
Furia drop? You know what? Let me
10%.
pull up all the drop spots on my
7%.
laptop.
All right,
Actually, I can pull them up on my phone.
ready? 3%. You ready? We're gonna group up right here, and I'm gonna wall. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm walling.
Yep.
I'll let you know in a sec, because I got it like on Minus Temple's Twitter. If you want to check there, you'll see all the drop spots. He's got everything for everyone. Minus Temple's like the guy to go to for
This is not my door.
This.
I'm gonna kick this door down. Don't step on that.
So Furia's
Ready? I'm gonna kick the glass
dropping.
door and then just hold on. I'm taking
Furia's dropping
this.
climatizer. So Furia, like that's literally like their drop spot, which makes sense. That's where Alb used to always go with his teams.
Stupid.
Meat lovers, how are they doing? Who's okay? Good. I haven't heard of this guy Jaeon, and like I said, I have not been entirely engaged with like the LCQ teams, so that could be a thing. No fights yet, so pretty interesting. Really quiet. We got Dojo sitting back far in Storm. Wait, can Cat? Wait, Cat can stand on the other Cat goo? I believe so. Yeah, I believe that's always been a thing. Could be wrong. Some teams are shooting. We don't need to watch these guys. Let's pull up Team Stability, because I see them. They got some action going on here. 1080p.
There will be a team eventually that will push out here and try to fight us on these buildings.
Yeah, I know. Playing the roof heady, I think, is insane for that, though. Like, on me.
Yeah, they're fighting on the back rocks.
Yeah, right here.
I don't. That's all you guys. I have 100.
No, I'm just letting you know.
And then me, and I'm not trying to waste that much till later.
I might save my longbow for that push, too. Damn, I just hit the kid 106.
Yeah, I mean, you should. I think you should just be trying to get purple, Madness. Oh my God,
Just want to see what the stream looks like on my phone here, because I want to make sure it's not lagging for you guys. Because I'm getting connection issues on my end. So just let me, maybe I could close some of the stream if they die. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do as we move on here. But everyone is alive so far. We got 20 teams. So
still fighting an overlook. Looks like.
did the rank changes for...
How am I not hitting that?
Did the rank changes? Did you see the rank changes for the new season?
Black strips or
Okay, I
something?
appreciate the heads up on the
They're
quality.
not
Yeah,
like
just let me know if it
force black,
stutters.
force
Because
black,
I'll
yeah.
adjust some
Yeah.
stuff in the background. I didn't see the rank changes. I saw the dev blog, but I didn't really see that they talked about anything in the dev blog that really mattered for all that much. Like, I remember it just being sometimes laggy, but seems alright.
They just died.
Okay, I appreciate that.
He's dead.
If you can, make sure it's not in 1440p. I have to do that for YouTube. That it's at 1440p.
I think he just died.
But if it's lagging hard, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. It shouldn't anymore because I shouldn't be opening up any tabs anymore.
Yep.
That was happening when I was opening tabs. So we got one person that went down. I did miss that. I apologize, but we are down now to 59 teams or players. Wonder whoever that is. Get a reset. Stallions. This is Funk Slayer. Okay, so Retsy's not playing from Stallions. Albs still just chilling in here. Everyone's playing zone. You know, with match point, everyone's going to just be sitting back as much as possible. They're not going to want to be dying too early because you want to hit that 50 points. That's the main thing you want to do as soon as possible. And then you got to win a game.
They're kind of mirroring us a little bit.
Oh my god.
You suck with this scout, bro. The evac tower coming down right here. Two of them.
That's good. That's good. Let him go in. We'll just control
We
it.
got... There are two teams fighting right now. It's Chatamus Prime and Ur. We don't have their POVs, but Stallions seem to be walking up on them, so we might get a fight here with Stallions. I wonder if this will help if I do this in the background. If this will help in the meantime. Get their comms back. I don't know why that keeps muting. I apologize.
I think there might be a different team in that building.
My opinion on the match point system is that, like, look, I understand the best team doesn't always win. That being said, the best team wins more often than people. Can you increase the volume of the streams? Your stuff? Yeah, here.
Do we have evacs? Yeah, we have two.
Yeah. We're fighting this, bro.
This should work better for you. Tell me if that sounds better, okay? I just kind of doubled the volume. If it's too loud now, I'll fix it again. But
So close to you guys.
I'll even do like
Yeah, one team
this
below.
here.
This is super split once we kill them. Once this team below.
It's just like really loud for me too. But so like my opinion on the match point system is that it's a
Get the run into the hill.
great system for entertainment. I know it doesn't always
Bang cat.
make like the best player team win, but the best team wins more often than not. Like Dark Zero won, TSM won. TSM did have most points on that day. Like Energy, you could argue did, but TSM and Energy actually tied for like the final day of Split 1 playoffs. In the what's it called? In the regional finals, Split 1, the best team won. I can't remember if Dark Zero was the best team, but I think they were up there. So the best team wins more often than not. But I do agree that's an unfortunate thing. But the games on the final day would not be nearly as entertaining. There wouldn't. Okay, Keon's getting into fights. It would not be as nearly as entertaining without match point. And that's just like a fact. Like if you guys saw my most recent video, that Game 6 breakdown,
Alright, I'm going back.
that game doesn't happen without match point.
We're just gonna play for
It just
taking here and
doesn't.
here late.
It really does not.
And we can actually take that on this.
So,
close. We just gotta gatekeep it though.
And like just in general, like it makes it that like if a team is so far ahead,
If they
there's no
do
point for any
roll,
teams to really try other than just to get like a little bit of money by like,
to shoot
you
us
know,
on the
getting
wall,
an extra place.
and then
But
we
why
can
would a
just
20th
put them
team
on the
really
wall,
care
like,
about
they
playing that game
pump
anymore
after we throw 'em.
if they can't compete anymore, right? Look at how Dark Zero won when they were like in 8th place. The only reason that they win and that like they keep wanting to play is because they know that all they needed was like a couple games to get to match point, and then after they could go ahead and they could win the game, and then they could win everything. So it keeps it competitive. It does. The Scurry play was so smart. Yeah, you know what? Something I forgot to mention about the Scurry play, I noticed after, like, I spent like 45, 50 hours on that video, and I was trying so hard not to miss anything. And then I managed to miss stuff, and it was that Scurry throws that Q to lift TSM up off the bridge and to give it to FaZe. He confirmed he gave it to FaZe. I forgot to put the screenshot in there. Oh, that's a no-reg? Main tournament? One of the teams got one of the players up. I think the team, like the player that got that Keon knocked got back up. There's no other fights right now. Like, there are some teams shooting, but no one's fighting. We can look at Furia. They're looking at everyone, but I think this is the team to watch right now. Madness. Yeah, this is going to be the fight going down right now. Absolutely beams by Madness. Madness has always been crazy. Oh, he gets knocked, though, by Panders from the back. But I think they got one down. So, yeah, it's a 2v2. But, okay, Madness gets full wiped. Shuby's popping a bat. Keon popping a bat. Timmy gets a kill on a guy, but Lauser. I'm not sure who Lauser is. I just want to see what happens here, but we will pop over to Timmy in just a second if we see more going on. Shuby beams. Keon's got to get in there. Oh, that was Keon. Shuby had to get in there. They go down, so Stability goes out at 19th. At the exact same time, another team drops. I can't see that. Who? But let's quickly click over to Timmy, because it looks like they're in a fight. Oh, Timmy looks like he's trying to... Is he trying to third? He's not trying to third. But there's lots of fights, so let's keep an eye on them. They didn't even get their full kill. You can see that they got a reset. I missed which team went down second. Hellwar, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bro, the devs blog is so jokes. They said we missed the mark with some of our tuning and bugs because occasional fairness match being occasional. Come on, no, I know. I know. I've started to lose some trust in Apex. I always try to stay very, very positive, but I do think that I just want to keep some hope. Pander's insane. His YT videos, he'll drop a bomb and just leave at the end. Instead, yeah, Pander's, I made a video on Furia way back, and I didn't know much about Pander's back then, and I wish I focused more on Pander's, because, like, honestly, not only is he absolutely hilarious, his comms are so fucking funny, the guy is just an animal. So good. Let's look at the map here. So I'll show you guys, like, what I'm looking at. So Stallions are down to... oh, they're a trio. Okay, we might have Native going in for a fight with DNO and trios here. But we got Meat Lovers. Let's go Meat Lovers. Team Stability will take down for now. And we got Lag. Maybe this isn't the play doing this. Oh, audio. They got 2 down. Pushing in for a third. They got a lot of teams around them, though. Like, Timmy's team can third this fight right here, and it looks like they're going to. So they finished that completely off. And that was the team that Timmy's team was initially shooting at, but no, Timmy's team is not. They're going to back off. They're going to stay out.
Play down low. It's going to be rough, though.
Timmy's team is pushing another team, though.
Start looking around. I'm taking it back.
BIL goes down. We can look at who BIL is after. We're down to 17 squads going into round 4.
Let them push left. We're gonna go through this. They disengaged.
Big fight here.
Yep, guy here.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I can tell you. Okay, no, here. They knock one. Chatham's Prime goes down to the kill feed. So they knock one, they knock the Seer. Full kill too. So that's Timmy's first point. This is Rise looking at them. Double check which team Rise is to.
Yeah, we gotta go for that ramp somewhere out there.
I'm taking deep.
Gonna pull up my laptop for a second monitor so I can get the names of the players that are all competing. Get pushed from behind. God, why are we lagging so much now? This makes no sense. Timmy goes down. It's just up to Design Full. He's got no HP. They go down. That's a really early death for Timmy. Not expected. But you know what? They got lots of games to come back. It took 6 games, I think, to get onto match point in the MEA, which is not typical. Typically, match point teams get there by about 4th or 5th game. Let's close Timmy down. Let's pull Meat Lovers back up. They were engaged in these fights. That might have even been Meat Lovers that took down Timmy's squad. Okay. I'm not even sure what to do anymore. Meat Lovers goes down. Rise is down. Native's down. Furia looks like they're cleaning up. So let's pull up Furia's POV. And more lag. Okay, guys, we're going to sort this out for the second game. It's been a while since I've watch partied. And it looks like I just moved into a new place. Well, I moved back with my parents, and I did not have wired internet set up.
I'm gonna leave real quick, 'cause I'm fucking in shambles.
Alrighty then. So Furia's in 9th, and they have at least 4
Thank God, I
KP,
probably
which
can't
is
spare.
pretty
That's
good.
so hard. Alright, I'm good now. Make sure you have good guns.
I'm not me, PK.
Oh my god.
I'm Prowler, no mag, but I can just swap my mag off my repeater.
Bad, I'm
Careful.
good.
Yep. I'm popping a med kit. I need to. I'm gonna drop a swap and heal one. All right.
Yeah. Where are teams? Take count of where teams are.
I need heavy, by the way. It's 67 double.
2 or 3 teams on the west side.
Actually, never mind. It's fine.
I'm swinging out this door a little bit, just looking around.
Guys, listen. We have 30
Is there
seconds.
shotgun
We
ammo
have 30
anywhere?
seconds till zone close. We're playing for this, okay?
Holy shit.
We're gonna
Do you want to go on the roof or no?
No. We're gonna catwall out and make ourselves a pocket. We have to like.
We have catwall.
We have to get
Yeah,
control of their
70%.
single. We have to get control of their single door on this side of the building. Can we get that real quick?
Yeah.
Come here, Zach. Come here,
Gonna
Zach.
go early.
Yeah.
Get the sword. Get the sword.
It's just gonna be.
Furia
double
making a
stick, though.
push in now.
Take it down easily.
I know.
It's
But
not a real door.
we're gonna have to catwall out, okay?
I'm 88, okay?
We
Yeah,
have to,
we have time.
Yeah, we have to catwall from west to east, okay? And give
I'm
ourselves
gonna
a
go find my
pocket.
side and close this door.
Yeah.
I'm just
holding
trying to
bottom
sort out
side.
all this lag.
I lost the door
Okay,
underneath. They
absolutely
kicked it.
I'm
Seeing
holding
Alb's
this
name with
door
Furia
right
looks so weird. I'm happy that he's finally on a team where like he's part of the
Even
org
though I
again.
lost the door underneath,
It's
they
been
kicked
so
it.
long that he's been on TSM.
And does the courtyard look better?
We might be able to play low ground in that left side pocket. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Or there might be a
The
team
Cyril's
there.
here.
I think we do what I said. I think we do what I said.
I don't understand how you
we're
play
going
with
to wall
Sears there.
thing
Lumen's a
East to
distraction.
west to east. Come
It's
out,
a good
come on.
point. I don't know how most teams play with that either.
100 on cat, fight this. 90 up here.
Big fights, big shots from Alb.
1 HP cat.
They look like they're gonna come out of this. Get one down. Oh, it's 2v2 though. Get all three dead, but Nays just landed and killed them. Not a bad game though. Taken out by E8. Let's get E8 in here. That is not a bad game at all. They had a lot of KP there, so that should get them some good points going in. We got E8 is actually dead. We got Stallions. Let's just, honestly, I'm going to close all these streams down. And I'm going to pull up the Play Apex stream for now. Because I need to sort out the lag that was not happening about an hour ago. Okay, let's pull up the Nice Week stream. Because the Play Apex stream isn't here. Watch Party Nice Week. Here it is. For the final of this game, we'll get it, and I'll sort this out in a moment. Mid-games.
Get eliminated, but is there going to be anyone to pick the pieces up? No, DNO survive, and that was a very important push just to try and take a little bit of space here.
I mean, it's fascinating, isn't it? The team, you know, DNO, you've got Xenox, Lou, and Duplex, all players who are...
Okay, so DNO is the team that like we're kind of like
for whatever reason,
looking to see
fallen
win
off of,
here.
you
Big
know,
names on that team,
the
big
rosters
names.
that they've had put together for various different reasons, but now they all find themselves together trying to pull off something in this last chance qualifier.
Well, they already aren't really focused on it.
At the moment is, yeah, good idea.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. Sorry, Tinted. Those PK shots were nice. Yeah. Alb's going crazy. Alb's always been nutty with the PK. My mind. I did an entire test stream today with EMEA and didn't have a single issue, but I think that's because I was home alone.
The two teams are, Stallions still hold the best position because the other two squads are going to have to fight against one another and be forced into an engagement here at this RB.
Well, Xenox has got to pop a barrier some.
Oh my god. If this keeps persisting, I probably will not do the full stream because like it's just not going to be entertaining for you guys if you guys are going to watch buffering the entire time.
But they just have to have a little bit of patience before they get involved.
And like on my end, everything's buffering. Yeah, I'm watching the stream back and I see that it's like lagging really hard. I don't know like how much I can do, unfortunately.
It's not going to be comfy enough. It's not going to be good. Stallions will be your champions of game number 1. Acclimatize a finish. the game finished just as coolly as the
There we
surrounding
go.
landscapes, Dan.
Well, game one, and was that Stallions they said? That was Stallions. So Stallions wins the first game. Funk, the previous member of Meat Lovers, has gone ahead and won
as soon as they saw DNO
the first game of the finals. Let's pull up these Battlefy standings for you guys. Battlefy, and let's talk about these.
Stallions get that winning game number 1. And speaking of Stallions,
oh wow!
And I think I'm just gonna pull up 6 streams next time, not that many. If we persist here with the lag, then I will unfortunately have to stop. Looks like we got better connection for now. So, completely off topic, but have you seen any new movies? I haven't gone to the movies in a little bit. Last time I went, probably Uncharted, when Uncharted came out. That was probably the most recent movie. I want to see Oppenheimer. I feel like for the hell of it, if I see Oppenheimer, I gotta go see Barbie. Let's pull up the standings here. So we got last chance qualifiers, and then these are your teams from that first game. You're watching Barbie tomorrow? It looks good. It really does. 30 points for Stallions. They had, going into this, they had 7 points. So it's a 23-point game for them on game 1. They win the first, drop in gaming, which is stunning. Looking good. 12 points there. DNO comes up with 13. And I wonder if did they have starting points. So DNO came in with 3 points. So they're going to be sitting at 16 right now. Dojo, see, like, even though the Dojo didn't have a great game, 3 points, being that they come in with 10 points, they're still up there for 4th, right? So, like, that's awesome. Like, they don't even have to worry about one bad game. Now, like, if they had another bad game, then it gets a little bit, like, difficult. Like, that's when you might want to start getting concerned about, like, hey, we got to lock it in the next one for sure. Because, you know, Stallions, if they have one good game, they could get onto match point, or 2 games they could get onto match point easily. But, like, 13 points, they're sitting up in 4th. Then after we got Meat Lovers, Aporia, Ape Gang, KSR. Who's KSR? Not familiar. Most Hated, Noxious, Native, Flat, Rise, E8, and Team Stability going out at 15th and 16th, which isn't ideal because these teams didn't have advanced starting points, right? So if we see E8 and Team Stability came in with 0 points because they were in the losers bracket yesterday. And then we got your McLovin, the team that I said I was hoping for. Watch Oppenheimer tonight. Actually kind of hyped. Yeah. Can you have a quick look at that Shuby thing? Yeah, let's see if I can pull it up without dealing with too much lag. And we'll do that. Let's move this here. Is it his most viewed Twitch clip? Is that what it is? Or is it his most viewed video on YouTube? Oh, Shuby actually, like, posts often. Okay, here, I found it on YouTube. Let's see if we can even pull it up. I don't know, like, how well this internet's handling everything. Let's get some audio.
I'm just dead.
That is extremely loud. Not that. I have a force of habit of clicking speed because I watch everything on 2x speed. Using Bangalore smoke to 1v3 pros. And they say you get no aim assist in smokes. You don't, but like, he obviously didn't need it.
He's fucking. She's flushed. The Ash is flushed though. The Ash is flushed though, bro.
He's playing with chaotic.
Nice.
So he had to have been known to an extent.
You win that. No, you win that. You already won. You already won. You already won.
3 easy beams. 3 easy beams. 3 easy beams. Who was that? Does anyone know who that was? What pros were that? What pros were that? Don't remember who he killed though. I understand. I see. I'm trying to find tabs to close down so that this way, like, the streams are more manageable. Let's go back and we're going to pull up Timmy for sure because we want Timmy's. We're going to close play Apex down. We're going to get Meat Lovers. We're going to get Team Stability. And then we're going to get, let's see, team stability. And then we're going to get, oh, we want Furia. We want Furia. Let's get ALGS stream. That's only 4. I think I can manage 6, hopefully. So, okay, sorry. We want DNO. DNO is who we're going to put up. And then the last one is maybe E8. Is someone streaming from E8? I prefer their... Yeah, let's go Zach. Let's listen to what they got going on.
The quad bins. Like, I'm in with these.
Cool. Sweet was one of them. I don't know the others. Oh, damn. Sweet got styled on, huh? Sweet got styled on. It's always got to be like if someone's gonna pop off for like a clip, it's gonna be someone like Imperial Hal. It's gonna be someone like Sweet. It's only gonna make sense. Only going to make sense that it's one of those guys. So we're going into game 2 here. There was no contest last time, so we'll probably just start by listening to Only Going to Make Sense. I'm like really short here, huh? There we go.
Chaotic in like zone 3, 4 downtime. Like ask as
Sweet 100% something about aim assist after that clip. It wouldn't make sense. There were smokes down. And Bangalore definitely does get rid of smokes, so would not make too much sense for him to complain about that. We don't have the command center streams. It's going to be crazy because like these are a lot of like really high quality, like good players that are LAN caliber players that could be there whenever. But like a lot of them aren't going to make it, right? Like not having Zach, Naughty at LAN, but instead you have like Alb and Furia at LAN, or you have like Keon and at LAN. Like these are all LAN caliber players, right? Like Designful is in here. Designful I don't think has been to LAN for a while, but regardless of the fact, like having Design there and Timmy, even though he hasn't competed, would be awesome. You know, like these are all like guys who are LAN quality caliber players, and it's kind of crazy. So what do we got going on here? I'm gonna keep like the 6-team view. We don't seem to be lagging too much right now, so that's really good. Let's get some audio though. At the very least, we'll listen to what some of the comms are here. Not much goes on at the beginning when there's no contests, and I'm pretty certain that we don't have any. Map stream's not up yet. Yeah, the only contest potentially would be Noxious and BIL dropping at staging and Mirage. Like splitting staging and Mirage is really weird. Like if you look at this, splitting staging and Mirage is like just kind of odd. There's not a lot, but no one goes. Aporia landslide maybe. I guess that's where you would kind of go afterwards, but there's not a lot of loot there. Like typically staging is held by Energy, who then takes Mirage, and then Oxygen takes Fisher, who also will sometimes potentially go Mirage, but not today, obviously.
Hey, listen, a lot of teams are gonna pile up in Skyhook. It's just yeah. I have a Peter for you and a Scout.
Not today, obviously. No, Oppenheimer better. Barbie's fire. Oh, Chrysler said Barbie is fire. The thing is, both movies can be amazing, and I hear that they are. I've heard nothing but good things. Bro, it's 106 outside. My AC broke yesterday. I'm actually losing my mind. Yeah, at the beginning of summer, I had no AC. You can't see it right now, but I got this room cooks because of my computer. It's so hot in here. So I have I have a fan blowing on the side. Like, fortunately, you guys aren't able to hear it.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Hussein?
No.
Because they were pretty deep in climatizer.
What up? What up?
They decided to build before you get to
Guys, if you didn't already, go like the community post that I put up on my channel, because it will push out.
Wait, take this.
It will push out this community post here, and more people will join the stream. Mind you, already 184 votes means that a lot of people are seeing that. But yeah, if you do that, that will help get people in here. But maybe it's not even a good idea because we're watching so much laggy clips. Who knows? It'd be good. I can't find who he killed. It's okay, A1. I also just realized what your name says. I'm gonna keep calling you A1 though, okay? Because that's what we're gonna roll with.
Is there any site for a Peter in case we fight a team Harvey?
I believe it 1-2. I'm gonna go for my pill. I'm gonna go back.
As per the map stream, though, we got what do we got going on here? Looks like Aporia flat potentially fighting. Meat Lovers sitting out. Yes, we do have one fight going on right now. There are some teams that drop. Noxious goes down. Let's pull up one of these streams because we can watch the feed.
I'll hold that. There's another Poe down here.
Team stability. Let's watch them as they rotate in.
You gotta control that, bro.
Alright, coming back.
So one squad's gone down, and that's Noxious. It was a full wipe. 57 out.
We're just gonna play to fight for like blue bins late.
A1 works, yeah.
Be careful though. Try to play your LS against that rampart team. There's a fucking caustic right here rotating in the open. I'm shooting it right now. Keon, watch our left, the opposite side.
Okay.
Caustic slow as fuck.
All the teams that we are watching, so like here, it's going to be like an epicenter kind of zone. I'm gonna go. I'm thinking it's almost like be fully awake for the Barbie movie. Oh, you're going late or are you going early? But either way, A1, appreciate you stopping by in general and chatting for a little bit. I enjoy the Barbie movie. Go support Ryan Gosling. Fucking, that guy's a great actor. Love that guy. 6:30 p.m. Oh, okay, so you just want to get a really good head start. That's awesome. So if we want to see here on the map stream, this is where we're going. We're going to like this. So like zones aren't like back in the day. Zones used to kind of just pull like up. So like if he was here, it would probably end into survey camp or epicenter. Zones don't do that very much anymore. They can very much bounce around. There's a very good chance this can end where native is on like the no-name houses over to the left there.
I feel like if it's like survey, usually the more the back is.
Is someone? I'm on top chat, not live chat. I just realized. Is someone?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like usually.
Oh, you guys you're just battling back and forth up there.
Yeah, he got off of it. He's already done.
I have no mag on
Keep it friendly, chat. Keep it friendly. Not one is better than the other. It's Barbenheimer, not Barbie, not Oppenheimer. Barbenheimer.
Oh, I gotta do something super fast. Okay.
Oh my god, that is the map stream. Why is that so loud? Here's what we could do. Look, I just saw. Let me turn off the low latency modes, and this should help. Turn off the low latency modes. We should be in business to not have too much lag.
We'll figure it out. If it's like northeast, we can maybe go survey, hit another UAV at Clima. Yeah, don't.
Tech loves to hit beacons. He just loves to jump around hitting beacons. But it's respectful, like respectable, because the more he does that, the more information he gets, easier way he has in his own. Sorry for switching around right now, mind you, we are getting like a little update with everyone. Just nothing even really happens in general at this point. So, like we're looking at one team did go down again, but that's about it. We're zooming in here on the map. Dojo's fighting, so let's pull up Timmy's stream. Wait, they're fighting the team that we were just watching, so it's Dojo versus E8. Full wipe E8. E8 goes down. No, they didn't full wipe him. That was just a kill, full kill. Let's switch to Zach's side. So who went down? Chaotic goes down. There goes one of their controller players. Their Horizon going down in a fight is very, very crucial because now that puts a big hinder on them. Suginami, what up? What up? Appreciate it. Stopping by. Glad you could before work today. What time zone are you in? What time zone are you in?
Bro,
it is like 7 p.m. for me.
There are plenty LOS paths that
these guys get wiped. Let's close their stream down. In fact, we'll quickly take Zach Mazer off, and that gives us opportunity to throw on another team, which we will throw on Team Stability. Let's get Madness's team in here. No, we got them up. Okay, we'll throw on Stallions since they won the last game. Okay. Other fights going on. So, oh, look at this. Jumbo zone calls right here. I was actually a little bit wrong. I said I was going to pull to like the train tracks, no name building. It's pulling further back. Exactly what I said I wasn't going to happen. But it did move left a little bit from the last circle. Like it's not 100%. We got Rise. Like these are teams I don't have. But like what we do have is Meat Lovers in a fucking fight here. Check out how Meat Lovers are going down with this. It's like 5 where you're at. Oh, so do you really like a graveyard shift? Is Tech the only crypto? Probably. He can hit those like beacons for seeing where enemy like players are with that. So it does give him some zone information because he can see where a lot of teams are going. Sometimes you can be misled with that if a lot of teams call zone wrong. In fact, Tech always runs different kind of like compositions. It's just awesome to always see. But like as you see, like Tech's still running Valkyrie. Not a lot of teams run Valkyrie anymore ever since evac towers. Meta is definitely very much Bangalore, Horizon, Seer, and Catalyst. So WIGL Jumba. I used to IGL my friends. We did okay. Checking on DNO. Just chilling in Epicenter. They're gonna be on the edge. They're kind of sitting next to Team Stability. Team Stability, if you can see, is right above them. So not this zone, but the next zone, we could definitely see a DNO, KSR, and a Team Stability fight. Yeah, Horizon easy mode of 100%. Horizon easy mode, like it's got to a point where you know you'd expect like a big nerf coming maybe after the what's it called? The Champs LAN, because the Champs LAN is where there's like a lot of problems with it. They're likely you don't want to do any nerfs beforehand. You nerf them beforehand, and then after, next thing you know, like everyone's complaining because you've changed the meta so much, and it's fair when you practice and play for a year on one set of characters. It'd be jarring 2 months before LAN to have to learn something completely new. Could really mess up teams.
Was his traps even activated?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not having people try to fucking be on us, and then I'm just split from you guys. Enemies in the distance.
There's again no fighting. See, a lot of these teams that are fighting, like we don't really know who they are. So like I don't have their streams up, but we got Stallions fighting. So again, this team has Funk and Slayer. We're two. Well, Funk's not tier 2. Funk was a pro league player. Great player, but he goes down. They're fighting Furia. So Furia wipes 1. 2 go down. Furia, they full wipe Furia. Furia gets eliminated really early on. My gosh, I wonder what happened there from Al's perspective. Like, what are they going to say? Great words from Al. Big, huge insight in there as what happened to their fight. Stallions are getting third party, though, right after. They were not able to reset. Couldn't even get Funk's banner. Slayer's going to run away. But can he get away? He's probably going to only be M&K. I'm not sure who M&K is. I'll have to double check on the Battlefy afterwards.
Are they landing on them?
As they climb up here. Yeah, I'm coming. Do you have light ammo? We can go top heavy. No. Let's peek around at this. Meat Lovers look like they're in some action again. Crazy action from Meat Lovers. Let's take a peek over at DNO and Team Stability because they were sitting so close to each other, crafting. They left. What did I say? Look where it's ending. Train tracks. Train tracks. Train tracks. I am the IGL. I make the zone calls. Uncle Sam strap for sure. Fruxure, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, but they changed Seer less than a month before London, so it's possible they might change Seer before her champs. They changed Seer, but Seer didn't really get nerfed. Like, honestly, Seer is still viable, if not more viable. That change is a little bit different than, like, completely nerfing her. Like, you want to, like, see, like, a big meta shift. Like, you'd hope that they just, like, nerf them into the ground. Seer was not, like, if they thought that they were nerfing Seer there, I think they just buff Seer in a different way. Because, like, TSM loses because of that new, what's it called? TSM loses because of that new Seer buff. Team stability sitting here with this. Dojo now, from playing Edge, is walking into, like, one of the best zone positions. Do they know that it ends here is the question. I don't think they do. I think they're going to keep walking in. But they are going to engage in a fight here with BIL. Coach Jumba? Never. Are you kidding me? I actually don't know that much about the game. I've always been okay with zone calls. I actually have always been pretty good at predicting zone calls until they kind of, like, changed the zone. So I've been getting better at it again. But, like, never. They should have used you as a replacement for Watson. Oh, yeah, right? Furia would have been sitting in zone right from the beginning. If they all had my brain. I got the zone calls. If I ever did anything, I would probably... I'm not, like... I'd have to develop more into it. Actually, no. I wouldn't ever even be, like, an analyst. But, a manager role. I could probably take on the position of an manager role on a team. Like, if you ever see what Minus Tempo does or Thornton Smash. But I never even wouldn't be in LCQ if you were IGL. I know, yeah. I'd be, what's it called? I'd already be locked in for champs. Because I would have went to Split 1 playoffs and Split 2 and taken down TSM and Dark Zero. I would have done it just purely off knowing the history of every single player, that I just know so much about how they play that I'd be able to read them before they make a move. So it's going to end now in front of train tracks. So if we see here, it's ending in front of the train tracks. Stability is sitting really hard edge. All these teams, this is going to be chaos as all these teams have to walk in. We're going to pull up Heat Lovers or DNO to see what happens to them, because Dojo, I'm not moving that map, by the way. Dojo should have an easy walk in. I'd want to see the fight between Dojo and BIL, but I think that it's going to be more interesting to watch Meat Lovers and DNO try to walk in here.
Our back. Yeah. I mean, we could still bully them.
Yeah, but I don't know if you guys see what Thornton Smash does as a manager. That's a role I'd like to take on. But, you know, again, I'm sure you guys know Jayhawk, but he's actually, like, someone who can be an analyst or a coach. Especially as he, like, learns more. I know he's, like, talking to a lot of, like, other coaches and stuff like that. Like, he's developing and learning more about the game, and he's got offers from other teams. But he's talked about, like, because he knows this a little bit more than me. He's talked about, like, how, like, if it would potentially conflict with, like, making videos, and he's okay with not making videos if he got the right offer and the right salary from a team to just be a coach for them. But I'm not. Like, I love, like, making YouTube videos. I wouldn't give that up for a team to be a manager for them or something like that if they're worried about me conflicting. So, yeah, there's that, and then there's also just, like, there's just so much that goes with it that I don't know if it's something I'd actually ever be inclined to do. I guess for the right price, though, if, like, as a manager, they're going to pay me, like, a fat salary. Yeah, then after I'd give up maybe videos. Or I'd make videos less often. I'd make videos about the team. Just find a different way to make videos. Okay, this is closing. Quickly, let's pull up Meat Lovers. Let's watch their walk-in. Because I thought Dojo was going to get in a fight, but they're not. We see Most Hated going down. Sanox taking people out. Duplex dropping some. KSR goes down to DNO in the kill feed. We're going to see a big fight here between Meat Lovers. They got teams shooting from the back, though, so this is going to be really unfortunate for them. If they do wipe this, they're probably going to go down here no matter what. The bridge has such a good angle, and Jayon goes down. Tech has less than 150 HP. Luxford also less than 150 HP. Can't really do much as a crypto. You're just running around in circles now. It's not going to really work out for them. Dojo has just a great position to move in. We see the Tech's going to go down. We're going to move to Team Stability, who's in a better fight over here, and watch them as they fight Secret Formula. DNO sitting on the backside as well, just completely uncontested. Madness goes down, and Team Stability gets full wiped by by Dojo. That is Dojo. Dojo's team fighting is just off the charts. Timmy already has 800 damage, at least 3 KP, 5 KP. So that's the fight there. Just a little bit of delay between the two teams. So that's the full fight there. 5 KP for them. I can't remember, 7th might be like 3 or 4 points. So already doubled their points from last game. Crypto could be like Crypto's ult could really take down a team like in no time. And the potential to get information with Crypto is still very high. And Tech has been playing Crypto for like 3 years. That's DNO that they're shooting at. DNO's full wiped after that. You will see it in a minute. I just can see the future. I'm not sure how DNO went down. That actually is kind of crazy because they were sitting alone, uncontested. If we look at the map here, BIL and Ape Gang are also getting into fight now. And then we see Dojo starting to shoot at Secret Formula. I think this is a Dojo win here. That's my call. Meat Lovers is down to a solo, so they're just going to try to get some points. I wonder who that is. This is Luxford. Luxford's going to probably try to cash in some points, but
we don't want to swing it. We don't want to swing it.
third party left. So Secret Formula must have like a good position that they're holding, that they don't want to like try to like engage a fight there. Looks like BIL's walking up though on Dojo. They are a duo, so they're not going to get the third party they're looking for. Instead, they're going to have to take out a full 3-on-2 fight. Coming up in just a moment here.
They're looking to come this way. Get ready.
It's a good call by enemy. I'm not sure who the IGL is for this. Does anyone know? Is it design? I'd assume it's design. Who's more OP in Seer or Horizon when they added to the game? Seer. Seer when added to the game was ridiculous. It was probably the most oppressive time in Apex. I'll mention that in a second, but I just want to watch the end here. Dojo, I think, is going to go down because Secret Formula is walking up on their left. Unfortunate fight. This should have been an easy win for Dojo, but that engagement that they take there a little bit early. Can Timmy clutch it up, though? Yesterday, he went absolutely crazy with tons of clutches. BIL still alive in the backside, so they can actually help Dojo win here. If Timmy's just got to focus on one fight on the right. Get that arm swap now. This is possible because BIL, it's a solo that's sitting there. He can definitely shoot Secret Formula in the back. They're pushing the solo right now, so it's going to be a 3v1. It's going to be a 3v2 between Secret Formula and Dojo once BIL goes down. We'll see who gets taken out from BIL in a moment.
Yes, you can't let them climb up.
So Dojo with a second and at least 6 KP, though, is going to be a really good game. Like, that's at least 15 points. So that puts them at 31. 30 was the lead. But this can be an easy 2v3 fight. Hit one. I missed the kill feed there. Secret Formula is walking up on the low ground right now, though. Big shots by Timmy. One's blood, I think, if I saw that correctly. Oh, I didn't notice. So Timmy's last alive. Couldn't clutch it out. Secret Formula wins the game. Let's pull up the standings again.
Yeah, all good. Good second, guys. Good shit.
That's good. That's at least 15-point game for them, which puts them 20 points out of getting.
I wanted you to wall off that team down low and not the team up top.
I don't think you needed wall.
15 points out from getting match points. Sorry, I was looking at the math. I'm like, did I do my math completely wrong? So let's see. So game 1, Stallions won with 23. So Stallions, let's look at game 2. Secret Formula, which is, oh, this is Eubin's team. Cool. So 21 points, 9 kill win, 16 points for the Dojo because they had 7 kills, not 6. BIL, which is Kicks Vem Zap. Not sure who they are. Haven't heard of them before. Meat Lovers get only a 6-point win. See, like, this is actually the problem probably with playing Crypto. Something I've always noticed for Tech. Some of his compositions, like, they play such a hard zone because of Crypto. They don't really rack up a lot of kills. They get great placement, but not a lot of kills. That's what I noticed, like, towards the end of last split. At the beginning of the split, though, they were getting a lot of kills. They were doing really good. Again, watch Jayhawk Meat Lovers video if you want to know more about that. So DNO gets 10 points there, though, which kind of puts them up into third. So we're looking at right now, we're looking at Stallions, Dojo, 1-2, 29 points. I did my math wrong from last game, so they're sitting at 29 points. Still need just about 20 points to get to match point. Stallions, they had another big game there. Did they get 13 points that game? Am I mistaken? Stallions did 5. What are they? 23. What are their starting points? They had 6 starting points. So Stallions sitting at 35. That's not a bad game for them, right? Like, because of that, they're going to, like, be very close to match point here. We could see match point on game 3 or game 4, something that we didn't see in Europe. Then we got Furia going out early in game 2, but they had 1 point, and with their starting points, they're still sitting at 20. So it's still actually anyone's tournament because a big game could get any of these teams back into the running. Anyways, let's quickly go. Suginami, I'll get to your question in a sec. Let's get to A1. Who is more OP in your opinion, Seer or Horizon? Okay, so Seer, the simple ability that he was able to hit through a wall, do damage, how long the stun lasted, and how quick it could hit was just so overpowered, including it disabled abilities for a second, stopped, heal, start, revives. It was crazy. And with everyone playing Seer, I remember myself being in like an end game, and like 6 of us were just hitting one guy with a Seer Q. That guy was taking 60 damage a pop because it would do 10 damage. So Seer was the most impressive character. Plus full wall hacks, yeah. That being said, I didn't play very much actually when Horizon dropped. But I think it's still Seer. Thoughts on Tripods not making LCQ finals? They're a great team. It definitely seems irregular, them not making LCQ finals, being that they're a Pro League team and they had some good Pro League days. We watched them in LCQ scrims, have some wins, have some top days. So it is kind of weird not seeing them there. But you know what? It happens. That's what happens in tournaments like this. You just pick yourself back up and you go next, right? They have a good chance of still probably getting picked up and put into Pro League again. Because I'm not sure. I don't think they got relegated from Pro League. So they have their Pro League spot. So they don't need to stress too much, right? Because like there is a way that through LCQ, you can qualify for LAN. How does that happen? I can't remember exactly, but there is a way you could, not LAN, sorry, Pro League next year. So today's not just all about LAN. It's also about Pro League. There's like a couple spots left over for teams, but they don't have to worry about that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they have their Pro League spot next year. Yeah. That was an interesting game, though. That was an interesting one. Hopefully the games get started up really fast again. Let's quickly hop into the Tim Tam stream.
We all said it like 3 times. We all said it individually. Make sure to watch Monument. Make sure to watch Monument. Look at the Monument map, right? He should go do that because you have the Digi with me, and we could just spam through. So if they swing to Chow, at least we have the Digis because I smoked the left side.
See, you can tell Dojo's locked in. Like, I love to see that. They're talking about their game afterwards, right? Talking about their game, talking about what they could have done better, talking about, like, hey, remember to, like, look for this, look for that. Like, I like Al, but listen to Furia right now. This is Furia comms after that game. Mind you, they've been dead for a while. They probably had, like, a good amount of time to sit and think about things and talk. We missed that. So, could be that they've already talked about it, but you want to keep the vibes up, right? They're at 20 points. They're not doing bad. You want to keep energy going. And I don't think their vibes are down, but that's just my point that I'm saying. We don't have the POV of any other people there. Let's try and tune in with Zach Mazer because their day's not going too well right now. Let's see if...
Like if it's an instant drop, you know what
I think the timing will work. But whatever.
All right. I mean, I think it'll...
That's a long time. Like 3
You guys are
bins,
talking
bottom
about stuff
4,
too?
plus 3 more bins, plus craft, plus climb the bridge.
Sounds like they're discussing
3
rotations.
more bins on the backside of the beacon.
There's the 3 bins at the building, bottom floor of the building. Then
This
the 3
isn't
bins
me
on
lagging because it's... That stream's not buffering.
armory side of
That's
the
just
bridge.
Zach's stream. It's going naughty. Who's their coach? Is that PvP? That's PvP. PvP's coaching 2 teams apparently. Both Furia and...
Game start. Let's go.
Getting the game started. He's coaching PvP. He's coaching Furia and E8 because I heard that he has a coaching job lined up potentially with Furia. That's weird. Don't you guys think that's weird? Like, how can you be coaching 2 teams? If you coach 2 teams...
Inting for that 3KP is not as important as us getting like that second
Yeah,
place that we
which
got.
we're not doing. Which we're not doing. We're all we're doing is just trying to thirst then, and we have.
Sorry, I just like hearing this. Hasn't Zach played with the same roster before? So no. So it was like
Chaotic,
Zach
you
and
better than
Naughty
everybody in
played
this fucking
together,
match, this whole
and
lobby.
then
Everybody
on
literally
C9,
fucking
then they broke
lose.
up, and then Zach and
call perfect when your two players are
so
playing
Zach and Naughty played
perfect
together,
and
and then
same
Zach
percent.
and
That's just how it is. Do not get in your head because I fucked
Chaotic
up my
played
game earlier. I'm
together.
gonna repeat that.
Zach
No,
and
I
Chaotic
want
played
you to do
together,
something different.
and then after Zach and Chaotic,
your thing.
what's it called? Okay, I gotta mute them. They're shouting, and I can't even hear myself. Zach and Naughty played together, and then Zach and Chaotic played together, and then now Naughty's rejoined. Okay, let me restart this. Zach and Naughty played together on C9 with Mac. They all separated and split their ways. Then after Mac went on to go play with Naughty still, they split their ways. That was on Lanimals. Zach at the time was playing with Design and was playing with with Chaotic. When Design got dropped, they picked up Naughty on E8 again. So like it's just like they've played together. So like those C9 guys have all played together intermittently. That's how it went. The Naughty Zach thing I find interesting. Like Naughty was with Meat Lovers. Dropping Design for Naughty, I don't know like how like much of like that makes sense in my opinion, because mechanically skill wise I'd put like Naughty and Design very similar level. Do you see the difference in delay? We got 2-3 teams dropping in, and we got Timmy still over here. That makes no sense to me. But let's pull Max stream up then. In the meantime, watch this. We're now on Storm Point, everyone, and it looks like there is a contest for Furia here. So this should be entertaining. And we lag out. But Zach Mazer, yes, Zach Mazer. Like skill wise, I think Naughty and Zach are on the same level. Naughty used to be known as like one of like the top controller players in the world. I don't know if that's so much the case anymore. I don't know if that's a confidence thing or whatnot, but regardless of the fact, I'd put them on the same level myself. The only difference maybe is temperament. Like, Design is known to have a little bit of a temperament, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. He's definitely fiery. E8's in a fight. Oh shoot! What the heck? How do I get out of this stream? Yeah. Naughty.
That's 24 white.
They could be.
Nice! I just got here. I just jumped down.
What happened? What happened to Naughty that he's looting so late though? E8 just rolling the squad without Naughty too. Are you kidding me? Who did this?
Where's the fuse?
Oh,
There's
Oh,
another
you
team.
missed
Another team
the
here.
entire contest. I apologize. That's crazy.
Yeah, same here. Zach, come on.
I'm going to bet good luck with your streams. Hope your internet improves. Yeah, thanks, A1. Gonna have to figure that out. Gonna have to just fucking move again, I guess.
Okay, I got a purple heavy.
Good trip.
Let's go. Good job. Good job, guys.
Holy fuck, they got shit on.
Confidence, baby. I love it.
I just. Poor guy.
This has got to be Naughty stream. Like, we just watched a whole last game without any hiccups. Why are we having hiccups again?
By the way, when we're making choices at an end game, it's gotta be all or nothing. Like, we kind of went in and we said go back. We just can't go back. Too invested. Currently.
I got an R3 Prowler, but I would love a G7. I repeat, Lou right here, Lou.
My G7, okay? I'm dropping in this building.
You grabbing a Peter? All right.
Yeah, it has fuck all for attachments. It's just
Nice.
okay? There's a barrel.
I got G7 Peter or I got G7 Prowler.
This is some chunky gameplay. Yeah, if it persists, let me know. Like if it is. Heading out to work. Saw your comment from last time. I'll DM you sometime tomorrow. Sounds good, Suginami. Appreciate that. We'll talk over there.
I have so many cells. I have so many cells right now. I dropped. I think we all craft a fucking purple bag.
Give you some of the insights, some of the behind the scenes.
I think so. I believe it. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, Kraz. You know, I'm not on wired internet right now, so unfortunately, I can't handle the streams I think too well from up here. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna move my desk after today. I think tomorrow I'm gonna move my desk. Or this week I'm moving my desk because been excited for these streams and I want to do them more, but I need to have stable internet, and I have insane internet here at home, and this is sad. Anyways, Dojo looks to be getting into a fight. Unfortunately, for some reason, Timmy's stream is like insanely delayed. Here we go. They're fighting E8. This is Timmy versus E8. Not Timmy versus E8, Dojo versus E8. Designful goes down, but they got the respawn beacon. Yeah, they could pull him here. It's gonna be interesting to try and pull him here.
You're gonna have to wall.
How's Furia doing? They're doing okay. They're sitting in like, I think it's like 6th or 7th, but they have 20 points. So all they really need is like a big game, and they can easily snap back and get. Who just? Wait, what? Message retracted? Kraz, delete your own message? But they could easily snap back and get to match point. I didn't do that, Kraz. I don't know if like stream elements got you. That's funny. You just put like a emote in and like Autobot takes you out. I'll have to sort those things out. Let's actually switch over to Furia right now because they're in the middle of a lot of action. Panders goes down, not looking good there. Yeah, it was cringe. Okay, you deleted your own message.
They're not. You're good.
Quick reset. That was good for them. We have 2 other players that went down. Looks like Timmy's going back for a fight. Oh, they're not. Wait, I've never seen this what happens before when you started with the bins there. So E8 ran away. E8 ran over to checkpoint. Oh, let me show you the zone, guys. My bad. So zone is going to be where Furia was holding. Over by, what is that, Stormcatcher? Stormcatchers. We don't need to watch these guys right now. We'll keep it in tab with Furia. See how they're doing. Anyways, is your name pronounced Quebec? I'm going to call you Cab. Hope your night's doing well, Cab.
There's a team in the bottom corner down here. And there's a team.
Naughty. They're at checkpoint, but they have most hated walking up with them. We're going to watch Stallions for now. I want to see what Stallions has got going on. But we might switch back to E8 very, very soon because they're about to get in a fight. Yeah. I just want to see what they're sitting at. They got zone knowledge, so they know that they're chilling. But
make sure Mill doesn't pull up on the slate or like Spider Cave or some random shit.
that's actually an amazing call that he says that as they're walking up on them right now. Most hated is walking up on them right now. Bro, open a white screen on your second monitor. Okay, wait. Yeah, I've been actually meaning to turn on the light. I know. I'm like got like the moody.
Big ping. Big ping.
How does this look?
I bet.
If it's like more head on. You don't like the moodiness?
I need to make a site immediately.
They're gonna come here after they do Omni.
Yeah.
We know that.
And we'll fucking kill them.
Okay. I'm just
don't get caught off guard by it.
Yeah.
Look at the moodiness. I'm gonna put another light like there in a moment. I just need to stand up and plug it in. Let's pay attention to this right here. Zach gets taken to absolutely 1 HP. That's ridiculous that he lives there. Wall goes down from Naughty. And they actually are able to get back and reset.
I'm playing the right side of this fucking door here.
Yeah. When this goes off, I'm going roof, Naughty.
Okay.
I'm coming out back.
This is most hated that they're fighting.
Queue up.
Got the Goku stare.
Wait for purple one.
I don't even know what that means.
130,
130.
Come on, Zach.
Big shots. Zach takes him down. 2v2. Zach needs to heal. He's gotta go for that. Jumping back up. Chaotic gets taken low, but Zach's able to hit the bat.
Knockdown on the right, knockdown. Zach, you're weak. He's AP him.
Oh my god.
Two.
Who was that?
2 of them. Right here, Chaotic, on your right.
Who was that? Fucking super glided over him and just just bodied Zach. Okay, we gotta wait to see who this was now.
No.
Chaotic goes down. Lazar, who was this team? Who's the Bangalore?
He wasn't full. They came.
I gotta find out who the Bangalore is. I just need to see them spectate. That Bangalore is dynastied. I gotta see that. That guy hit a nasty super glide on them. At least it looked like a super glide.
Get the zone knowledge and then we'll go based off that. If we can
It's
go
crazy.
that'd be great, but someone's definitely sitting. There's definitely a
These CC teams just styling on pro league players.
On the hill and then go all the way up the hill and fucking hold front command. Like get this hill or something.
Pull up the map stream again. Let's see what's going on the map here. So we see the zone pulls even further.
Straight through up this hill, and then from this building we're gonna.
Every team is like playing pretty. Actually, it's not even every team. Like, there's a lot of teams. We got Chatavis Prime down to a solo. Your DNO. That makes sense. DNO is going to be playing more edge. Duplex coming from Optic. Very edge-heavy team. Actually, DNO versus Team Stability. So let's look at this right now. They're just taking pot shots at each other. But Senox drops Vern. Vem. Drops Vem. McLovin dies to the ring. Where is he? He's on most hated? No. Big shots from Madness. Fun fact, chat. Madness used to be like my go-to player that I'd watch all the time.
Did all three fly over?
Kind of like fell off watching him since. What's the next vid gonna be on? I like to typically keep it secret. What I'll do is I'll drop I'll give like a hint. It's from a certain player from the EMEA region. That's probably a pretty big hint. You'd probably be able to guess it. If you do guess it, I will not confirm though. But I do like to keep it a little bit private. That being said, doing my best to get it out for Wednesday, so the wait shouldn't be too long. Wait should not be too long. Who do we want to pull up here? We want to pull up Albert Laley. Let's take a look at them. They have a great spot right now, but this is a hard, holding the roof here is really difficult, especially with the Horizon meta, because it's just so big. If this team gets split and a team pushes up from one side or the other, can easily just get
team
jumped.
Down here is Wraith Cat, by the way, so I don't think they even have Horizon unless they are playing like.
I think it was a CRS earlier.
And that would be no bueno.
Wraith Cat Horizon. Or someone plays Wraith Cat Horizon. There's one team.
Well, wouldn't native be coming from Northpad?
They don't land there apparently.
I think they went mill.
Alright. Yeah, that makes no sense if that would
Yeah,
be
it
them,
shouldn't be
but
them.
maybe it. Maybe, I don't know.
There might be like
They've
Nana's
ripped the
team.
car. So.
I think Nana's team is Stormcatcher.
How the fuck were they not up here?
Keep the map stream up. I'll show you guys where the zone closes as soon as it ends here. Actually, there's not much going on, so let's just keep it on the map stream for now. Also, like, how can I close this damn chat?
Oh, they don't have beacon.
No, they do. No, they do.
That's gonna exit me out.
Come on. I just didn't see it under Zaz.
Full screen. But I don't want a full screen. I just want to close Apex's chat. Let's see where it goes. Meat Lovers looks like the Dojo's on the low ground here in Thunderwatch, so Meat Lovers actually isn't as close to them as it looks. Most Hated's walking to Command Center, but Meat Lovers is sitting on the high ground here. Like, this is the top, because they're walking from the back. So, they are not going to get into a fight right now. That team's on the low ground. We zoom in. Let's see where this zone pulls.
I'll just smoke right in. Sorry, hitting it at
Zone is going to pull. Is it going to pull further? Okay. This is actually the zone that DZ won champs on. Probably not the exact zone, just because the zone methods have kind of changed. The algorithms have changed since then. But it is what's it called? Potentially going to be like a very similar zone. Dojo's sitting in zone pretty late, which is interesting. Like, you don't really see that too often, that they sit in there that late, but like within third circle. But they are. And Meat Lovers looks like they're going to look for them potentially for shots. They could look over the edge and try and get shots on their heads.
Where does this end?
Sorry, close chat down for a sec. What did you say here? I saw that message. That message said, did you see how poorly Ascend did in ALGS finals? Do you have any thoughts on why that happened? So I didn't watch Ascend's POV, but yeah, I could not believe they had 0 kills. I'm part of like a panel for like the competitive Apex Reddit where we vote on like power rankings of what teams we think that are going to do good. If you want to see that, follow competitive comp. Let me look it up. Follow the competitive Apex Reddit on Twitter. I'll get the actual @ but yeah, like, so we posted there and all of us had Ascend like in like 18th, and it was funny. A lot of pros that quote tweeted it and were like, oh, you guys are like wrong, like can't believe you have Ascend so low. And like, I'll agree, I actually got Ascend confused with I got Ascend confused with what's it called, with Aurora, and I meant to put Aurora lower. And I put Ascend in like fucking 15th, and then they did bad. So they had 0 kills in the finals. They didn't get a single kill. So the comp Apex Reddit is kind of called that one. I don't know, like, but they actually got that one. But yeah, like, it was just absolutely shocking. I have to go back and watch it. So it's just comp Apex Reddit on Twitter. That's where you'll see the power rankings that we vote on. We skipped this week, but yeah, we had Ascend in 15th, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
we can also slam this. Remember?
I'll show you guys that after.
I don't think we fight it, but I think we could slam it.
we just slam it. We slam it.
What I will say though is if you guys want, in my most recent video, there's a little bit of an Easter egg. Only one person caught it and said it in the comments. I'm sure other people caught it, but only one person brought it up in the comments. And what that was is that basically in the beginning of the intro, I say the top teams. And I put Kashera from Ascend when I said the top teams because I knew that they came 20th. So I thought that was a little bit funny. Most hated in Ur getting a fight in Command Center. There's no real other fights going on right now as teams kind of rotate in. We're going to see Meat Lovers is about to jump and fly in here. They're about to Valk ult here. Let me see if I can turn off the low latency if we see that they've already Valk ulted in.
They've probably been here since the start of the game. Do we have any vert nades?
Native Gaming has probably the best position, but Dojo's actually sitting in a great position. Team Stability's flying in as well, but they're really low. Lots of teams alive though, 15 left. As this next zone closes.
We should fight for high, I'm not even joking.
You want to?
Yes.
The map stream does not have as big a delay as like the player streams. There's definitely an issue there. Like, it's far ahead.
I mean, I could just bang out them in the front.
It's like really far ahead.
Bro, no one's even holding high right now. They're playing so far forward.
Like I have the low latency off. That's actually kind of crazy. Let's see something here. Okay, no, yeah. So Albert Laley's stream has it. No, yeah, Albert Laley's stream has it. Oh, they do too. So this is them fighting Alb's team.
Reset here. Play for inside. I'm looking at her back.
Horizon's late here.
The fights are so like off. Like this is Meat Lovers shooting at Alb's team Furia, but we're not seeing it. I want to see Dojo where they're sitting. This is where Dark Zero pretty much won from. Dark Zero held this spot here, and then they rotated around, and this is where they won the game from. So ultimately, Dojo's set up in a really good position to win. If they get some good KP, they don't have any right now, it looks like, but if they get some good KP, 5 or 6, they'll need like less than 5 points to get on the match point.
I'm 5'7".
4 3 cells.
4 6.
30 seconds and the ring is close.
We got 3 cells.
Were you just 2 bets? You should be at 3 bets.
Fucking hell, I had no idea. Meat Lovers say pause. No, that's their name. It's Meat Lovers. Their name is most definitely Meat Lovers. That's the joke from it, obviously.
You probably might need a Horizon ult the door too.
Let's go back to Meat Lovers though. See what they got going on here. Shooting at this Valk ult. This Valk ult is most hated. I didn't notice that team stability did go down. I was moving things around. I should be able to follow things a lot easier now with the chat and with the map.
They're fighting in the front.
Most hated flies in. Native and Dojo are looking to get into a fight. The Bangalore but from Timmy is going really huge here though to cut off sight lines and allow them to get in. But Native does not want Dojo walking in here. This could be Dojo going down. That's a okay wall. I think the wall, if they put it straight, actually might have been better. They could have cut off their entire sight lines from here. Yeah, Timmy I don't even think needed to smoke to cross, but I guess it does help. Okay, I see why they put the wall this way. They want left. Yeah, this is a great spot. Oh, and then the horizon just helps them. That's Stallions above them. I wonder if Stallion's going to look over. It looks like Stallions is dropping on the backside of the wall to push them, which would be kind of ridiculous. Native can just walk out. Stallion backing up. Dojo's not in the great spot, but as long as it can secure a top 3, it will put them, should put them into top 2 still. Stallions being up here, though, is the team that we want to watch as well because they are sitting in first. A good performance from Stallions here can put them onto match point. No KP, though. No KP. Sorry, what'd you say here? I wonder if they rework. I wonder if the Rev rework will cause him to be picked in comp. Would be sick to see him. Has there been like any leaks about the Rev rework? What is that all about? I haven't even heard about that. I've been like keeping up with comp, but not been keeping up with Apex, if that makes sense. Right. So I keep up with comp, and I like have like a good track of everything going on with competitive, but I have zero idea what's happening with actual changes to Apex because I haven't played the game in like 5 or 6 months.
I think high team dies on this, bro.
Which is funny. You'd probably think that I play the game pretty often, but I don't. Between making videos and between trying to keep up with comp and everything, just no shot I get time to play the game. And the game just wasn't really entertaining to me. Dojo walked themselves into a crazy spot. They got the height here.
57 on them. They have to start moving.
I think this is Design who's making calls. I don't know who it is, but I respect it. The fact that they managed to get height here, awesome. Looks like he co-ALGS with Timmy. Huge shots from Timmy. Gets one. Getting some KP is going to be super important for them. No, they can't commit to it. They're going to get that revive there. That's most hated. Furious trying to walk in. Huge fight going down with Meat Lovers. Let's switch over to them. If Meat Lovers even wins this fight, they got drops to deal with. Stallions is walking in. Furious currently cleaning up a solo. Oh no, that's not good for Meat Lovers. They go out at 8. Oh my gosh. Let's switch to Furia. That's just SmackDown. Furia's still alive. They still got 2 up. The left side may not be safer. Every team on the right has now left. Every team's back on the left. Every team was on the right and they all rotated. Zera drops a bunch though. That's good KP. Full 3-man down. Takes out. Dropped in gaming.
I know. Yeah, the wall's gone. I'm crossing now, Zera. I'm going. I'm gonna grab some loot.
I think there were some leaks, but I saw a lot of people saying leaks are going to get changed from what they used to be. I've seen a lot of people say we're so movement, people are going to be demons. Oh, damn.
You got armors. I'm looting for a gun right now.
APAC North, maybe.
I need fucking overcills.
I want to check Dojo. This could be really exciting for Dojo. With the high ground, they have a great spot. They get pushed and Timmy goes down. The Horizon push. Can they win it? Those design drops too. One full killed. Both drop walls. 2v1. And they get the wipe, but they get third-partied by Stallions here, which is rough. So Stallions gets the third party and secures the high ground, which is just a solid spot for them. Native underneath, but on their backside. I doubt Native also queues up with Horizon. As long as they wait out this wall is actually going to help them. There you go. Now they walk in. Furia fighting underneath. Let's try and get over to Fury real quick. Oh no. He drops. Okay, they can hold the low ground though. Like great armor swaps and everything here. They're in the open, but they have the cat. I just don't know if they have any cat abilities. One drops to follow. Are they a solo? What the fuck is that? Who's that crackhead that he dropped? But why is it a solo? There's no solos alive. He just throws his team game. Like, yeah, he throws Furia's game, but like he just threw his own team's game too. What? Why would you ever do that?
I'm going right. It's fine though. Just do your own thing.
I don't even understand what happened there. I want to rewatch that. I don't even understand what happened there.
I'm good for now.
Let's watch Stallions. The Stallions wins here. This could be huge. Oh, they're not. They're down to a solo. Just M and K. We'll have to check who that even was. So much is going on. We don't have Native's POV. Native wins. Yeah, I was not sure there. But, I'm not sure. That wasn't Native that was fighting Furia, but whoever that was that fought Furia kind of threw their game, in my opinion. That was kind of weird. That made no sense for that player to drop down. Oh, yeah. I'm not even sure why you would drop down there. Like, I gotta watch that again. Like, I'm pretty certain that was a full 3-man. They were a full 3-man on high ground. And, like, one just drops to take just Albo. Like, I think they probably get both KP for that, but was it worth it when they're sitting in that position? I just don't get, like, you're not going for the game win. We'll go to standings in a second. I'll pull them up in 1 second. I just really want to see this. I'm just rewinding here on my second monitor. I can't tell from my second monitor if it was a full 3-man, just because of the fact that I didn't have the map there, but I'm pretty certain it was. Let's get Battlefy here. Here's Battlefy. Here are our standings here for the last chance qualifier. So Stallions, 2 points. Oh my god. If they win that game, they get match point. But because they do this, they are 2 points shy, which means that now they need to get 2 more points, and then game 5 can be the soonest game that we could end it. If they do get it and then win on game 5, if the standings stay the same right now, Timmy will go to LAN. Timmy will go to LAN, and then the rest of the teams here that we have, like DNO, they won't go. Senox, Duplex, Lou, they won't be going. Native with Kenny, Prophet, Mamba won't be going. Furia won't be going to LAN. Everyone thought Furia was just locked, and that may not happen. Team stability, they did drop into losers bracket, but they won losers bracket pretty reasonably. First day with the first weekend with Keon, which was kind of last minute with everything that happened with Keon getting dropped and having to find a new team and such like that. But weird to see them in 14th. This is a pro league team that almost qualified for split 2 playoffs. They had a different player here. They had someone remind me who got poached from them. They had Reptar. Reptar didn't get poached, but they almost made it with Reptar. Then they had another player. They had Alb that was poached. Anyways. Yeah. And E8's also disappointing. Typically, I'm always like, oh, one game can turn it around, but one game cannot necessarily turn it around here for those teams. They're going to need a couple big games and to hope that this tournament doesn't end. There was a rule for EMEA that there's a time limit. It's not like normal match point where it goes the whole time. There's a time limit on it. So I'm not sure if that time limit is going to be still locked in with this because there's no tournament after. The time limit was there before because of the fact that, what's it called? They had to do the NA tournament after. In fact, let's see what the Play Apex stream is saying in the meantime.
Everyone else trying to force fights, knowing that they might not be in position to win this game. They were looking for KP.
See what the Play Apex
I
team.
think Vicky too. Look at this. This really worked out well for Native Gaming to not have a lot of contest here.
Yeah, the fact
in
that
the meantime,
else
I text my
left in
family.
this final circle was just a duo, was just early Christmas coming in the hands of Native Gaming. They were able to just clean up everybody else that was left in that lobby, and also noting that the squad that was above them lost out on one of their teammates. Hate to expose them, but with Slayers randomly dropping down, even though his team had the roof, did cost Stallions in that moment. So Native knew that they were.
Do you hear that? You hear that, right? You just heard what Vicky Kitty said. She said Slayer drops down, which costs his team Stallions. So you're telling me that was Stallions? What is he doing? Bro, you freaking win that game and you're locked. You have match point right now. You could end it and go to LAN. Instead, you drop down and throw your team's game. Was that actually Stallions? How did I miss that? Hold on. Who's on Stallions? We gotta see this. Many streams. Stallions. Let's go. None of them are streaming. I can't rewatch it. I can rewatch from Alb's POV. I can rewatch from my POV. Like, what are you doing? Through. I honestly want the replay of the map stream.
How they played it, because they put the wall up, but then
Let's
they
see
dropped
something
down to the low ground, and you saw
here.
how Native approached last, sure, but they stayed high ground. I mean, does anyone think that maybe
that's
there
like
was a
textbook throwing?
Better
Textbook
from
throwing.
Stallions, or maybe just
That's
more patience,
crazy.
or is that just me?
That's like your.
I maybe would have held the position after they had got that wall and they saw that the zone was pulling.
They would have wiped Furia probably. With the high ground, Furia had like their whole left side open. I don't know why that's your game plan is to drop down and do that.
So perhaps that was why they made that call.
Let's see what Play
About
Apex.
the team that was going to be pushing from their northern side, and it was
If I can get this up in time.
And I just think it was one of those.
I think we're going into our next game though. We're not going into our next game actually. Give me one quick second, chat. Sure, I haven't ate. So now you guys have to hear me eat. I'm gonna go on Twitter. I want to see if anyone's got a clip of that. I apologize. But that's crazy. Why would you drop down? Start of this game is taking a little bit longer than the last ones. Okay, you guys see this fork? I hate this fork. Because I have not eaten dinner because this was supposed to start at 5. Let's get some vibe checks.
It pisses me off thinking about it now that I should have definitely called that like.
Not good vibes from Timmy. Not good vibes from
simple
Timmy.
too.
Great insight from Mac. Always very chatty. Great insight from Naughty. Paul, how are the games going? They're interesting so far. We see Stallions dominating the lobby. That's with Funk, who is from former Meat Lovers. It'd be crazy to see Funk go to LAN and not Tech. Especially because Tech dropped him when he went to trial for Madness's team. He basically told me, he said, if you go trial for him, I don't care if you don't get picked up by Madness, I'm dropping you. And then he dropped him, and now Funk's in a position to qualify. Yeah, so there's that, and Timmy is in second place right now. So if the tournament ends in the next 1 or 2 games and the standings stay the same, what's it called? Sorry, I saw Bed's comment. That's funny. If the standings stay the same, Timmy is going to LAN, which I will be stoked for. Expect a jumbo video on Timmy going to LAN. Yeah. What do you mean? Crickets. It's got music going on. I wonder if that's copyright.
Okay, game starting. Let's fucking get it. Big vibes. We're second place still. Let's fucking go.
Big vibes. You see that? That's what I like to hear. Big vibes. Timmy's fucking locked.
Oh, that was a god zone for them. What the fuck? I didn't realize.
All they had to do was wrap the right and pinch that team between the fucking long building instead of queuing onto the roof and just fucking nuking all of our games.
Yeah, but you gotta know that a lot of people are fucking not playing the right way, you know what I mean?
Interested
Like,
to hear what they kind of say.
Yeah, like they're scared, there's nerves, they're sporadic.
Yeah.
You know, like
lots of nerves.
and
I can't imagine how nervous you would be. Guys, I was playing in a Rocket League tournament last night. A Rocket League tournament. There's nothing on the line in a Rocket League tournament. Me and my buddy just joined it for like nothing, just for fun. And we were in the finals, and my heart was beating. So imagine like playing in something like this, where you have the chance to go to a LAN where you compete for $300,000. Bro, I'd be shaking. I used to be really good with handling that kind of pressure because I was like, I played a lot of competitive sports. Yeah, I was really good with handling that pressure. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. All right. Here we go. We'll start with either Naughty or Timmy again. Probably E8, because E8 had that contest, which if we go to Minus Tempo's Twitter, Minus Tempo on Twitter, he posted the drop spots. E8 doesn't have a contest. It looks like Ape Gang pushed up to wall early. I don't know if they messed their drop up or something new is happening here, that like someone moved their drop spots on thing, because like they're not supposed to have a contest. It's supposed to only be.
I'm pretty confident that they're gonna land at the nuts because they typed some shit in the chat like
Next time we're just stalling and waiting for Dojo. Let's have a party.
Yeah, you hear that? So like they're dropping the nuts underneath like that's what those 3 small buildings are called underneath wall. They're called nuts. So they're going for that. Those buildings have really good loot. This is where my friends, when we play Storm Point ranked, this is where we drop. We drop wall, or we drop those nuts on the back. And that's what we typically it's pretty good. How's Fury playing with Alb? So we kind of like only watch them like when they're getting in fights. They've won some fights and done well, but it seems like they get picked apart a little faster than I expect. I wonder if that's a little bit of like their positional rotations and everything like that. Like they had like an insane like pull for their zone in game 1, and they got wiped really early in one of the final zones. Like it was a climatized zone. That's where they dropped. You would have expected them to make it into really late game, and they didn't. So I wonder how like their macro around fighting is, or would that be micro?
I'm coming to grab it right now.
I'd say macro, yeah, because I wonder how like they engage in fights holistically. Naughty trying to amp the vibes.
Yeah, no, I'm hitting it now. I put my iron on.
God, even when I was playing ranked, if it's a 1v3 and I kill 2, I get to shaking. You know what? No, I'm actually good when it comes to BRs. I've played so much Apex at this point. That's actually I don't shake in Apex, but for some reason Rocket League, I'm not as good at Rocket League, and we don't make it to the finals and tournaments very often. So
Peter if there's one.
That's what happened there.
Someone looted over here.
Dropping a prowler, Zach, right here, Crafter.
Don't need it.
Okay.
I have fucking plotline, fucking.
You see me look down a lot. I'm looking at the chat. I put it on my a different monitor. I also want to see like let's look at these like. See, we might see your. I don't know who these teams are, but they might have a contest there.
Alright, look at zone, Zach. It's high point.
Let's look at the zone. Let's look at the zone. Let's mute up with Naughty and let's talk about this zone right here. So we're pulling hard to high point. This could be more of a Thunder Watch zone too. Like I've seen zones end right in front of like Lightning Rod, right where you see this Furia team member. We can like tune in Furia and see who that is, but this is approximately where I've seen this zone end in the past. So a big potential that it actually pulls here rather than the high point, because there's just so much high ground and chokes over here. I don't expect it to pull a high point. If the zone was a little bit more north, then it could, because I've seen it beyond like this hill before, but not like this. Actually, I stand corrected. What I was trying to say is I think it will go in front of where Nox is at high point. So yes, sorry, we can see it right there. That's actually, this is potentially the zone that TSM had that big, huge 17-point game that qualified them into Pro League for. So let's actually go with Furia to start. Actually, let's go with E8. E8 just went up the hill, and they're trying to walk their way up.
They
So
don't
we'll
care. They're not
engage
allowing
and see
it.
what
Of course
happens.
They're brain dead, bro. It's LCQ.
Alright, we have to slide down.
It's
Yeah,
LCQ. Everyone just keeps saying that. About to go 3-3 on zone calls. I don't know. We'll see, I bet. We'll see. Just wait till you see, man. I'm telling you, I'm like a savant when it comes to zones. Everything else, though, not very
I
good.
need health, bro. I have fucking no ranges.
We need to do. We need to do inside wall or something. No? I've got
we
zero
have to go.
troops,
We have to go fight native or dojo, or we have to go fight Northpad or dojo.
Yeah.
Marty's over, bro.
I have no
But
idea. Stop complaining about
everyone,
it.
when they heard Alb got picked up by Furia, everyone was like, "Oh my God, Furia, unstoppable! Furia is like just gonna dog walk LCQ." I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really feel the exact same. Not that I think Alb is bad or anything like that. I think Alb is like still a great player. It's just like I didn't know how they were gonna mesh that quick, and like you're losing his Watsons at IGL, so it's like it's not even so much about meshing quick. It's about you're now either making Alb come in as IGL, which we've seen Alb struggle with IGL sometimes. Like, not struggle, but like he hasn't been able to like really have a ton of success in the role. And then like you haven't, like if you put Panders in as IGL, Panders hasn't IGL'd in almost over a year. So it's like, what kind of happens there?
You guys want to force this fight low key and just get some KP?
I feel like you get the best 3 players in the world on the same team, but there's no chemistry. I feel like they're gonna do bad. Yeah, like
These white men's right here.
who's a team that I could think of that would do that? Would be like that.
With a flat line.
Well, a team I could tell you that like is like TSM. If you're talking mechanically, Imperial Hal and Reps are not the best mechanical players in the game. Not nearly. Like there's like Verhulst I'll put up there as like one of the best like controller players in the game, top 3. But Imperial Hal and Reps aren't. But yeah, that being said, Hal is always like top 5 for kills no matter what LAN. And they clearly, their performance, like, they looked like the most dominant team at the most recent LAN. Because Apex mechanics actually don't matter all that much.
How many bats y'all got?
4.
Let's look here. What do we got? So one squad did go down, so there must have been a contest offs drop that we didn't see. Furia getting this lightning rod zone. Like, you'd expect him to get a big point game here, right? Like, this is their second really, really good zone for them. Like, and where they're sitting, if the zone actually does go in front of lightning rod, like I said, if it goes here and not here, like, this is where I think it's gonna go. But like, if it goes more over here in this direction, then Furia should be locked, and like, they gotta get big points here. Like, if not, like, it's just gonna be, I don't know, disappointing. And it's going to be tough for them to win at that point because Stallions need 2 points. So Stallions just need to make it to, let's look it up. I can't remember. ALGS point breakdown. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's do this, though, so we can see if any teams are getting into fights. We'll click on them. Got a lot of teams just rotating in for now. Wikipedia, Apex.
You guys good on cells or no?
Who are we listening to right now? Alb? I want to listen to Timmy's team. Just because this is the team I really want to make LAN. Because who doesn't want to see Timmy at LAN?
You're writing them, right?
Could you imagine the content? That is free Jumba GW content.
This would be
the team that would be taking our net.
Wait, take it. Just chill. They're not even starting it. They're not even ready yet. Don't show. I'm just AFKing.
Where can I get the points from? I can't remember what the breakdown is. I think they need at least 13th to get 2 points. So that could take a long time. That could be like till around zone or 5 before they get 13th.
That's all you need to do.
Furia's really good players, but it's just too early for them to play as a cohesive unit right now. Yeah, like, you know, like they had what's it called? They've had a week to work together. Who can you blame in that sense? No one, right? I don't think you blame his Watson too. Yeah, Timmy's playing LCQ. He's been scrimming hard. Timmy's actually one of the people that, because of him, there was actually a lot of scrims in practice for LCQ teams. He was setting up the Timmy scrims. And he, you know, around a few months ago, said that he wanted to get back into comp. He's been working really hard. He's been putting in the time. He has. And it's been awesome. Love your content, bro. Really appreciate your vids as someone who can't follow the pro scene consistently. Hey, Diego, totally. That's like what the whole point of the vids are, and I try to give them a little bit of a cool story spin to them. Let's look at what's going on with stability here. This is an okay spot. This isn't a great spot. It's an okay spot because this is a spot that can get you to endgame, but like fighting from it is so difficult. I've just watched so many teams just get rolled all the time. I've never seen a team win from here. They always die. It's like it'll get you ending, bro. Barbs, appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Dropping the bananas. Tell Juliana I say hey. Anyways, but yeah, Diego, I hope that you know the story aspect too. Like, I feel like I over dramatize the crap out of Apex, make it way more dramatic than it even needs to be. But I think because that's like the fun thing that gets people going. Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Where is he?
Look, let's just work with what we got, man. We got a great spot finally.
What is that? Look at that zone. Look at that zone call. Look at that zone call. Put it on my resume. Best zone calls. Best zone calls in the business. Give me second zone information and I know where it's going. If I don't have that, though, I have no idea. And I don't think anyone does. That's how Energy lost the other day. That's how they did poorly, because they couldn't get second zone information. And now the zones are just crazy, man. They're crazy. They go anywhere and everywhere. I could be wrong. This can still literally pull here, which is where I said originally, and then I go, oh no, I meant here. So we are still sticking with here where all the teams are, but it could go here. But I think, just judging by where all the teams are, I'm going to trust that these pro players know what they're doing. Mind you, this is LCQ. Let's see what's going on. Anyone fighting? No one's fighting. This is actually something that's been impressive with LCQ compared to Pro League. Teams, like, there's better teams in Pro League. They know how each other play. And so, like, they have more confidence to push early. These LCQ teams are all afraid of dying because they want points, right? If you watch throughout the group stages, they were all playing, like, a weird edge style. And they're just, like, absolutely inting each other teams, and they're trying to get kills and wipe each other out. But now that it's finals, and especially Tech has been talking so much about just play zone on Twitter. Everyone's playing zone now. No one wants to die because like it's their only opportunity. It's not something you see in Pro League. Pro League, you would expect people to be a little bit more afraid on land. Sorry, you'd expect them to be more afraid. You expect them not to push into or like not want to die. On the first day you see that because like the nerves are there, but by finals, teams like the confident teams that are good, they play big and they actually go for fights. Funny enough, TSM playing big is what actually lost them the tournament because they let everyone know where they were. Dark Zero didn't. Dark Zero.
I was just thinking because they would probably just try to play here, like right here.
Dark Zero did not do the same.
If the wall goes up the hill.
If they do, I mean, we should be able to hear that they're there, and then we can just nade back.
Why am I singing it over here? So let's see. Zone's closing in. We'll see. I'm not seeing any fights on the map right now. Furia's gonna be outside of zone because of the way the zone pulled. Let's see. Does Jumba call zone 3 times back to back? Does he do it? Let's watch it right now. Watch it close. Zone just closed. Okay, team stability is getting excited, so that means I made the zone call. Look at this. Look at this. Where is it going? It's like in between where I called both. I've never seen a zone pull like that. What the heck? That is dead center. Typically, it always leans to one edge. I have never seen that in my life. That is crazy. It's like the dead center of the next zone. So Furia has a good walk in, but so... Okay, that's pretty much in the middle. It doesn't even lean to one of the sides. I'm taking that. We're taking that. That's a zone call by me.
I think every team that's doing well right now is not playing crypto. Oh wait, I could get farmed from up here though. If they were.
That's a zone call. Put it in the books. Scripted.
No,
pretty much.
Well, my concern with that spot, the lower rock, is the doorway of this building can see you like clearly.
Is L-Star meta? L-Star's in the care package. So, since it's been in the care package, it got like a massive buff. And like, so it's like really good. And it's like really easy to control because it doesn't have a ton of recoil. So, if you want to call it meta, I don't know if it's meta because of the fact that it's not like anyone could just pick up and run it. But like, if you see an L-Star, like they're taking it out of the box. Let's put it that way. We just got a team to go down finally. Aporia goes down to Meat Lovers. I didn't see that on the map here on my left, so I apologize missing that out. But Thunderwatch, they're outside of the zone. Not typical to see Tech sitting so far outside of the zone, but he knows that he needs some KP now.
Maybe we can tag a guy or two on this.
I did see that it said Meat Lovers, right? Could be wrong. BIL goes down now in the feed. Let's pull this stream up. It's not team stability. Let's look at team DNO. DNO actually wipes one of the squads. Ape Gang's hitting in a fight, and Dojo seems to be looking over at this potentially third party. But it doesn't look like they're going to lean into it too much. They're just listening to the shots here. E8 has teams sitting to their right, and they're going to be getting into an engagement here. They got Rise up on the right, and they also got Most Hated and Ape Gang sitting inside, both looking to potentially walk up behind them. So they need to get a clean wipe here on this team. It's going to be difficult with the difference in height. He gets queued. He has no abilities, but it's okay since he is Catalyst. So they secure height. Horizon's crazy, guys. Oh, like OGL Star. It's back in the crate like OGL Star, but 10 times better than OGL Star. Like, it's actually good this time. I forgot that L-Star came out in crate, actually. When I saw that change, I completely forgot that it was there. I think it has a... Someone correct me, but I think it has disruptor rounds. A-Barbs? It has disruptor rounds. I might be mistaken, but I think it does. It's crazy. Was that like 3 no-regs? What the fuck? If I'm naughty, I'm losing my mind right now. Meat Lovers flying in. They're going to actually secure a really good spot, I think. Team Stability does have to walk out of their tunnel underneath, but I just want to see if this fight gets ended. Paul, thanks for confirming that. It's crazy.
Not safe anywhere, really.
Busted. bring those back. They were fun. No, I don't know if they need to come back. Okay, we're going to switch to Meat Lovers. I want to see what they got going on here because it looks like that fight's going to take on. Meat Lovers are dead center zone. We'll watch them right now, but I'll quickly show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so here. Dead center zone. I don't know if that's good for them. I don't know if that's good for them. Also, where that pulls, I'm calling that a zone pull for Jumbo. Look, that's a great zone call. Okay, I hate to do this, but Stallions and Dojo are right next to each other fighting. So this can be big here. 15th. If Stallions dies here and if they don't have KP, let's see. Stallions has 2 KP. They are on match point. They can die. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters at this point. The only thing that matters is securing as many points as possible so that this way, if someone does pass them and takes over first, they finish second. And they get another. They get a... That's on design too. So that is Dojo that they're taking out from the height. This is actually super unfortunate. They get a full kill, so they're now at 51 points. What's your thoughts on Meat Lovers' chances here in LCQ? It's not looking good right now as of Stallions taking this. But actually, Meat Lovers is walking up on the back of Dojo. So I could be completely wrong. If they kill Dojo here, and then if they take a first place win in this game, they may be on match point too. Let's see how many points they have. I can't remember. Oh my god, Luxford goes down though, just a little bit too aggressive, and he gets full wiped, which is not good. So Meat Lovers actually only has 19 points, so no, they have no chance of getting a match point there, but they could have jumped big up the standings. Doesn't look like that's going to happen now. Dojo down to a duo, but Timmy has done it before in LCQ and can do it again. They can easily clutch up. There's also a respawn beacon not too far from them. With Bangalore, they might be able to walk up to that Bangalore cat. They might be able to pick it up and quickly pull it. Do they go for it? I don't think they do. Diano is sitting on it and Furia is walking up, so they're not going to be able to pull the revive. Stallion's pulling a big Valk ult. We're going to sit here and watch Dojo, but Stallion's just pulled a Valk ult. And they landed on the backside, so they're going to be walking behind Furia and Chatham's Prime right now. Timmy drops 1. That's big. They need as many points as possible because they want to keep their second place now that Stallions is securing match point. Full kill there. That puts them at minimum 40 points. I think 43 is what they'll be at. If a team gets a match point, wins the same match, do they win the tourney? They don't. So they have to get a match point and then win the next game. So if Stallions wins here, it does nothing for them other than pretty much secure second place. Right? Because like they're pretty far ahead. They're about 10 points ahead right now. If they win a game, they'll probably be about minimum 15 points ahead from second place. And it means that if another team ends it, they'll get second and they go to LAN. And obviously that's not the way you want to get in.
There's literally a res on you. Oh, it's zone 5. Fuck.
Yeah, it's brutal. Obviously not a way you want to get in, but if that's the way you have to do it, then that's the way you have to do it. And I don't think anyone's going to complain as long as you're going to LAN. Let's look at team stability. They're getting in a big fight right here. This fight will make a huge difference whether team stability can get big points this game or not. Remember, team stability is sitting in 14th place right now with only about 9 points. 14 points. It was E8 that has 7 points. So, this could be big for them because of where they're sitting. This is where team stability is with Noxus right above them. Whoever wins this fight is going to have a crazy spot in zone because they're going to have so much space, and all they're going to have to do is shoot all these teams as these teams walk in. Dojo's taking some shots at a team. But how much time do we got in zone? Unfortunately, I can't see how much time we got in zone. They're going for a fight right now. We want to watch this. Dojo is down to a solo, though. Wipe 1. Clean white on wipe Noxus here. Madness less than 50 HP. But they completely wipe Noxus. Madness' team has a good spot, but Native, Secret Formula, and Chatham is Prime. 3 solos. All going down. Let's actually try and pull some of these up real quick. DNO we want. And we want Secret Formula. ALGS out. Team stability. Let's keep on team stability. Taking huge shots here. Who's last alive on Dojo? Timmy's last alive. Riding this out. If Timmy can potentially get, with good placement, can potentially get almost on match point here. I don't think they could get 12 points, but... Oh my god! That's huge! Top 3 is massive. That's 7 points plus 3. They have 10. They just need 2 points. Oh, there's a respawn beacon. A 9th place can, a 2nd place can get Timmy. It's Furia. It's Furia versus Stability. If Timmy can ride it out long enough, Timmy can get match point here. Why am I muted? Timmy is hiding. They do not know where Timmy is.
No.
I have ult.
Here, take a Phoenix and some bats. They might queue. Give him
There's still a rat, right? There's still a rat.
Yes,
Just let them
right
fight.
underneath
They're very aware.
Right here on this side, okay? Right underneath us.
I think we can queue and we can land over here as I ult. And then you guys
Timmy's
take that
ratting
space
behind
right
Furia right now.
Okay. You want me to smoke it for
They
you?
are unaware of him.
Well, late game, we need to
They're
smoke
looking
this ledge
forward.
for
They
us,
do
and
not
we
know
land
that
over
Timmy's
there.
sitting behind. Timmy is gonna force these 2 teams to fight.
Okay, he's right here.
I'm
He on
fighting
this
the rat.
evac. He's on the evac.
Where's the rat in there?
The rat's right here.
I don't think that's Timmy. They're miscorrected saying that's Timmy.
Oh my.
Real gets
Sticking res, sticking
beamed.
res.
Go for it. You're fine.
I have a Phoenix.
Can this actually
Okay, pop the
happen?
Phoenix.
Batting. We're good.
They have just
Wall
such
and
good
8%.
high ground that it forces Timmy to just have to like survive as long as possible.
There, you need a wall, and then we need to play the left side.
Damn, how do I not make a video about this now?
I have to drop into it.
They're gonna jump them. Timmy's gonna be able to hide behind. He's still sitting behind the rock. Zera goes down.
I'm hitting with my Q. He's in my Q.
I'm ulting that out.
I don't know if this armor sounds good. You can play on me if you have to.
They knock another. It's a 2v2v1. Timmy could fucking win.
The armor might be good. I'm not sure. He's on your left. He's in the smoke. He's in the smoke. He's pushing.
Timmy's being shot at. Their stability is swinging him. He's now in the zone. No! Timmy goes down!
Grab the swap there, it's good.
I have a drop. I have a drop.
Timmy goes down in the kill feed. And Furia wins. That is stability in shambles. They had Zera down. They had Zera down. Stability in shambles. What an endgame. Oh my god, Timmy. I don't know if he... I don't know if Timmy... Let's look at this. We gotta go straight to the points. Straight to the points. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Oh my god, we're... Okay. Timmy gets 10 points. Oh my god. I was right. I did the math right. They are 2 points off. If he got second, third place is 7 points. Second place is 9. If he got second, they would have been on match point. That win for Furia, 19 points, launched them up to be in second place. And because of this game, 19 points, it's better than Dojo's best game. Dojo's best game is 16. If the game ends here, Timmy will not go to LAN, and Furia will go to LAN. If it ends on a tiebreaker. Now, like this game, it'd be a miracle if they got the same points. But if it ended right here, Furia would go and not Timmy. That's fucking crazy considering Furia was not, like, they had 20 points, I think. Like, they had like 20 or 30, they got 19 there. They would have had like 21 points. I'm doing my math wrong. Screw it. I'm done with the mental math. Doesn't matter. They were far behind Dojo. But the crazy part is all Timmy had to do is somehow survive long enough for second place. Absolute nail biter here. Please imagine the views. Like, if Timmy goes to LAN, and I'm not talking about my views, I'm talking about the views for Apex. I'm like, come on, do it for us. Get Timmy to LAN. The crazy part is Timmy, Dojo, Furia, they could all be on LAN. Where's Paul? Paul, that's how Furia's doing. They just cleaned up right there. That's how Furia's doing with the thing. So I said not well. I ate my fucking words. Excuse my language. Excuse my French. Sorry. Let's catch up with chat here. I was going crazy there. Nah, they don't. Has to be next match. Yeah. BRB got to drive home. Sounds good to bed. See you soon. How does LCQ qualification work for champs? Top 2. Top 2 only, Diego. That is it. Top 2 only. And yeah, so Slade, as you just heard, top 2 teams. So it's the match point team and the team that has the most points after that. They'll both go. Fury and Shambles, nice, crazy match. That's the best match of the day so far. The other match is kind of boring, but like that's match point for you. Match point gets exciting as teams get closer and closer. Those other games were just chill and everything like that. Now the intensity's ramping up. We got Stallions. We don't have their POV, but we got Stallions here sitting on, what's it called? On match point. So you know that everyone's going to start getting nervous, and everyone's going to be trying to figure out where they're at so that they can kill them and take them out. It's not going to be the same as, like, you know, when you have TSM on match point, though, right? Because people know TSM's composition. They know where TSM drops, right? Everyone knows TSM drops wall. So if you know TSM drops wall, you know how they rotate. You have a lot of footage on them. It's not going to be as easy to figure out where Stallions go. Or, you know, this TSM drops Lava Siphon, right? So, you know, with the zoning that game 6, TSM drops Lava Siphon. You see a staging zone. You know TSM's going to have a really good spot in that next zone, right? I don't even know where Stallions drops. Where the hell Stallion drop here? I got it here. Stallions drops on, we're going back to World's Edge. They drop Big Mog stacks. That's crazy. That means they get really good loot moving in. So they're going to be the team to watch there. That's going to be really exciting. Sorry. Let's see this here. You said reminds you of OG Furia, right? Like the LCQ dream. It's Furia. They got LCQ in their blood. E8 in the dumps right now. I know, Slade. It's actually like really disappointing. Like even unfortunate. That's 3 Pro League players. You know, like that even if like they didn't qualify, you would have expected them to be like just running this lobby right now, sitting in 19th place with only 8 points, 4 kills. I haven't been paying attention to them too much, but you don't know what's going on, right? It's really crazy because, I mean, they didn't do great throughout Pro League, right? Like that's fine. Like there is reasons for that. Shout out once again, I keep talking about it, Jayhawk downfall of E8 video breaks down a lot of what was in there, and if you want, you can see Zach Mazer actually reacted to that video. So if you watch one of Zach Mazer's VODs, he breaks it down even further with Jay on stream. But their biggest reason that they didn't do good in Pro League was switching around compositions too much. So when did we open up Play Apex? Close them down. Yeah, their biggest thing is that like they just didn't have They switched compositions too much. They didn't get into form because the last day of Pro League, I think they came like 2nd or 3rd, like on match point finals day. They did really, really good. Like, and it was heartbreaking to see them not go through. Let's pull up the Play Apex stream.
7
Listen to
kills
this for a sec.
Furia in those final moments. Everybody contributing.
I need to go pee real quick, so don't go anywhere.
Across the board here, looking at the damage,
and I'll be right
close
back.
with one another, and you could really see
what a
the
game,
Cohesion
though.
is working together with Furia, with Albert Lilly being the newest member of this roster. Nice to see this progress here from Furia, especially since they're now, I believe, situated in 48 points. That also will even themselves out with Dojo, because at the very end with Timmy survivability, that should set up Dojo to be right alongside Furia. Nice damage here coming in from everybody from this team, but also just the patient play that we're now witnessing from Furia has shifted away from the usual play style of the aggression that we're used to seeing from this team.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more balance here for Furia, and it gives them a little bit of a fallback in certain situations. It's not just see team, push team, win fight, which was so successful for them for so long, but Furia looking like a really well-rounded team at the moment, especially after that win, and they've got a lot more work to do, of course. It's not done yet for them. They still have to progress up those leaderboards if they want to go to the ALGS Championships. But speaking of the leaderboards, we will take a look at that in just a few moments' time to let you know how the points are stacking up, which teams are on match point, who has the opportunity in this next game to maybe convert into a win. And Vicky, just as again, I feel like just as we're getting started on one map, we switch over next to World's Edge again, so the teams have to rethink. It really is kind of a mental test of every facet of Apex Legends for these teams right now.
It's about the whiplash that you have to make when it comes to the adjustments that we're having between 2 maps on Stormpoint, 2 maps onto World's Edge. Well, we're back at home for some of these teams that feel comfortable. Fury do end with the 7 KP that we had seen in total here, as well as the dub that makes it 19 points for them. Team stability coming in 2nd place with those 18 points. They definitely needed that here too. That's a team that is now, I believe, situated in 7th place with 32 total points. Dojo, Timmy as a solo, riding it out to the very end, even getting designed into, even if it means sacrificing 1 extra point, it's okay. Find him in
That's
the Pathfinder's
crazy.
arena sometime soon.
I can't believe that. Like, as soon as Timmy jumped up, like, because when I saw Timmy take that Horizon lift up, right? When I saw him take that Horizon lift up, didn't really mean much to me, because I was like, okay, it doesn't matter. He gets 2nd place here. He's going to be 1 point behind, right? I guess that would have been good for the tiebreaker, but he would have been 1 point from match point. But as soon as he dropped on that rat and fully eliminated him, oh my God, the whole thing changed. The whole thing changed. The game suddenly became real. The game suddenly became real. But what else is going on today? I just saw Abed isn't here right now, but I just got a notification from YouTube Studio that Abed has received the most amount of hearts from me, because Abed comments on everything, and I always heart it when I see Abed. So we'll try to make sure he knows when he gets back, he's driving, that Abed is the #1 harder on my channel. It's funny. It's pretty good. Let's see, though. So we're rolling into game number 5. So EMEA today, if you guys want to see this, EMEA today went the distance. 8 games, actually. Not the distance. Not that long. Yo, great videos lately. The greatest game of Ape is a great piece of work. Appreciate that, King Koopa. Really, really appreciate it. I was kind of nervous about that because I don't typically do breakdowns. I'm very much more of like a story type guy. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know, like I'm like an analyst coach level guy. So like I was really like trying to make sure I didn't miss anything out there. And I'm sure that there's like deeper analysis one of these coaches or pros or could even do on that game. But you know what? I was very proud of it. I tried to keep the drama vibe with it too. So I think that went really good with it and everything like that. And you know, I was proud with how the video came out, and I've been very ecstatic with the response. Like in terms of like the first 48 hours, that is the best performing video on my channel. So really happy that a lot of people liked it. Please do breakdowns where all POVs is also welcome. Don't let perfect be the enemy of great. So damn good. Yeah, I love that saying. Don't let perfect be the enemy of great. Like I write that one down. I love that. But yeah, you know what? A lot of people have already asked me to actually break down the Dark Zero win. I want to do that. It's gonna be crazy, like, because I got so many plans for vids. Like, LAN had so many storylines, and I got a Dark Zero video cooking up that's gonna be so fucking exciting, guys. I cannot wait for that. It's gonna be out in a bit. It's gonna take a while, but when you guys see the Dark Zero vid, it's going to be a special one. I'm super excited for that video. Like, I know I'm hyping it up, and it probably doesn't make sense, but it's going to be cool. I'm so excited for that video. It's going to take about a month or so. Anyways, Levi, need more vids for you? Yeah, I'm working, guys. I'm trying my best. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I've already fallen behind a little bit. I was so tired. I've hardly slept. That video took me like 50 hours to make. But what's it called? So I basically, like, Friday, I didn't get to work on it. And then my sister's getting married. So I was like helping her yesterday. We're doing like a bunch of shit, and we were out for like her wedding and stuff like that, like getting stuff prepared. So I didn't get to work on it yesterday, but like today I started getting some work done with what's it called? With the next video, and I'm probably gonna like just grind it really hard because it's not gonna be a long one, probably only about 10-12 minutes, but it's gonna be like a really good format, interesting format I got planned out. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to get out for Wednesday. But it could be a Thursday, Friday post again. Then after, I have like another video. I might break down the Dark Zero win. I want to do a video on TSM. I might not do the video on TSM. And then after, I have a massive video planned for right before champs. And it just suddenly I have like 8 videos that I'm working on kind of simultaneously. Levi, most underrated Apex creator. I appreciate that. You know what? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of what's it called? I'm getting a lot of, recognition recently. Actually, sorry. Let me make sure that the game hasn't started. I'm getting a lot more recognition. Oh, the game's on. Let's, I'll mute this. We'll talk about YouTube a little bit now because I do like talking about it. But let's just do this until we see some teams because there's no contests on this map. So, you know, we don't need to worry about missing anything there. Yeah, but you know, I'm getting a lot of recognition now, making a lot more connections. For the last year, like I get a lot of support. Like, you know, the subscriber number doesn't really indicate how much support the community has given me. So it's just been an amazing effing time. I love it. Got lightning in a bottle, bro. Take advantage. Yeah, this feels like the biggest win I got was when I first launched my original TSM video a year ago. I got like this big, huge influx, and I had launched that video and then I went to Italy like 2 months later. I launched that video and I went to Italy like a week later, like 2 weeks later, and it was kind of funny. Like I just like I basically lost all the momentum, and I was really trying to gain it back, and it's been going well. But ever since I dropped this video and the monsoon video, things have been flying again. So it feels really, really, really good. Congrats on my sister getting married. I appreciate that. That boy saying, I'll call you saying. I appreciate that saying. I'll let her know you said congrats. Can't wait for the DZ video. Yeah, I expect the DZ video to be one that's going to be more of like a champs preview, more than it is going to be like something based off LAN. Like the most recent LAN Split 2 playoffs, but it's going to be more of like a champs kind of thing. I'll be really excited. Hey, how's you doing, Migo? Or are you like John? John or Migo? Migo as John? Which do you prefer? Let me know. I'll tell you whichever. TSM vid was crazy. That way I got to your channel. I appreciate you, sticking around since you saw it. I don't know if you saw it recently or if you saw it when I first dropped it, but yeah, that video has changed everything. If I ever get to talk to Imperial Hal or any of the guys from TSM, I'm going to thank them because they've set me up for what can potentially be my career now. It could potentially be my career one day, and it's all because of that TSM video and just like a great fucking story that for some reason no one had told. Like, if you guys want to know what happened with that video, I was making TikTok Apex content, right? And like, I had a lot of views. I had like 27,000 followers. I had 10 million views on my page, and like, it just was a lot of work though for like little return. Like, views were great, but I wasn't getting anything else from it. And like, with that kind of being said, I wanted to always do long form content. And from there, I was like, trying to think of a good idea. And I suddenly, one night, I was in my sleep. It came to me in a dream. I'm not even lying. I'm like, I woke up in panic, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, the TSM story's got to be amazing. I got to write this story and do a video on it. I'm like, someone has had to done a documentary on that though, right? And I looked it up and no one had. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to pull up the map stream here just so that I can show you guys where this is going, and I'll answer all the rest of the things you guys are saying there. So we got like a thermal station staging kind of zone. This can pull out into staging, almost exactly where that TSM Game 6 was. This can look kind of like that, but it actually might also pull to where Noxus and Dojo are holding. That might be where it will be, and that's where a lot of teams are assuming will be. We'll see what side it pulls to. I do agree that I think it will pull to where Noxus and Dojo are, because it's just like this wall can like cause conflictions. Like, I don't see it pulling far right because like this harvester area is not there, but it very much will pull like to this Noxus zone. Now, zones are weird. We've been talking about this. We'll see if I go 4 for 4. We're calling where Dojo is. That's where it's going to be. In the meantime, let's actually pick up with Dojo. We'll get them in the background so you guys can watch something because they are in a fight, and I'll answer what you guys are saying. TSM, that would be fire. Yeah. Do I have a second job? Yeah. So, I'm in sales. Like, it's long story short. I'm in sales and recruiting. I have that as a main job. YouTube's not a full-time gig yet. It started like with ads coming in. If I could secure some more sponsorships like the Raid Shadow Legends one, go download Raid Shadow Legends, guys, because they might want to work with me again. If just download it at the very least. Use my link in that description. But yeah, anyways, if I can get those consistently, this could be moved into like a full-time job. Like it could replace my income pretty quick because those sponsors do pay decent. But like, if I just rely on ad revenue from YouTube, unfortunately, no. I'm not, like, it's completely up to you guys. If anyone wants to join as members, any of that is greatly appreciated because it just helps me pump out more content for you. But you don't have to, because my content, I want to make sure, is always free. I do have things coming out soon where I have a way where if you do want to join as a member, all my content will be provided to you ad-free. But don't sub on that yet because I need to work all that stuff out. It's going to take a little bit. So just take your time. King Cuba title alone was captivating. Yeah, you know what? Like, I started working on that video the minute the game ended. If you're talking about like the greatest game in Apex history, I started the video the minute that game ended. I watched the next game, the tournament ended, and I went straight to go working on that video, and I grinded and pumped it out like a week later. Right? John is fine, but I remembered when it first came out, it had me locked in the video. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it shocked me. Like, I don't know if he's here right now, but Kraz, he's my he's my cousin, but he's also like what's it called? We work on YouTube stuff together. He's trying to become a content creator too. And I remember saying to him, he's like, how many views do you just want this video to get? And I've been trying to make content for about 10 to 13 years, guys. Like, I've been trying to do this since I was 12 years old. And he says to me, how many views do you expect it to get? I've made so many different channels with so many different videos and like never really took off other than the TikToks. Like, I've had 2 TikTok channels do quite well. I said, I don't care. I have 0 expectations. And it was the one video that actually blew up for once.
If we die here, this will be.
But yeah, I started working on that video right away. I knew I was gonna call it the greatest game in Apex Legends history, and then on top of that, I Okay, let's move off to these guys here. I want to look at some other guys because looks like everyone's flying in, and we did have a lot of teams go down, a lot more than usual actually. Let's kind of look in with Furia because they're sitting on edge here.
I'm just gonna
we'll watch them for a little bit, and maybe we can see if they pick up any fights here. But there's not many teams around them right now, so they probably won't.
Yeah, just don't
yeah, so I started working on it right away. I felt a little bad because everyone started talking about it on Twitter after, and Jayhawk tweeted out, he's like, I'm gonna make a video on this. And I DM'd him like, hey man, I'm like, I've been working on a video on this, but like, I said, by all means, go make the video and I'll shout yours out. It was like we're pretty cool. We really try to help each other out. So I actually even want to see his take on it, but he's like, if you say everything I would have said, he goes, I'm probably not gonna work on it. So I got the Jayhawk stamp of approval. I love that. Like, he's so much smarter about me this game he's so much smarter when it comes to this game than me. So like when I got the Jayhawk stamp of approval and he watched it today on his own stream, I was like, oh yeah, that makes me feel good. Anyways, Abed, I'm back. Did you miss anything? Yeah, Abed, you missed a couple things. First of all, Abed, we just found out that you... Oh, they're beaming him. Who's that? That is from a team called Flat. Absolutely beaming him because of the beacon. But Abed, we noticed that you have received the most amount of hearts on my channel in terms of comments, because you comment on like every single video and I always heart them. So you're the top heart receiver. So big ups, Abed. Did you miss the game with Timmy? Because basically what happened is Timmy was a solo and Timmy was top 3, and if he got top 2, he would have got match point, but they didn't. They finished 2 points short. He needed top 2 to get 50 points exactly. It was fucking crazy exciting. Instead, Furia won. Furia jumped up to 48 points. Furia currently is winning the tiebreaker between them and Dojo. Stallions are now on match point and have the opportunity to end the game here. And they actually have a decent position in zone. It's okay. It's going to be hard to rotate in, but this is where Stallions is sitting. Right here on the back. In fact, let's actually pull up Stallions. And if you heard that right there, with those kills and with that positioning, now that they're in top 15 with 1 kill, Furia is now on match point. And so is Dojo. So we have 3 teams on match point for next game if Stallions does not end it here. Furia 1, Timmy ratted 3rd, Stallions on match point, and Dojo and Furia 2 points for match point. Thank you, Paul. You just gave the whole recap. I should have just read out your message before I did the entire thing. King Koopa, it was for sure the greatest game ever, but it was good because it didn't have a happy ending where TSM wins. Can't wait for the DZ video. Yeah, right? Like, that's what I think was actually made it the greatest game. Like, if TSM wins, I'm not calling that the greatest game ever, because, like, the whole metagaming IQ, like, work together to, like, push this one more game doesn't happen. So it's just like, oh my god, TSM back-to-back win. They're the best team in the world because they just looked absolutely, utterly dominant throughout that entire tournament again, right? I would say undoubtedly that was the best TSM's ever looked in a tournament. But the fact that TSM lost, the plays from Scurry, which I forgot to mention, the Scurry, like I just forgot to mention a couple things Scurry, but the play from Scurry, the walk-in from FaZe, like FaZe's walk-in, I don't know if I emphasized it enough, like how they moved there was very, very well done. Phony, like, IGL'd that perfectly. And then Xset, like, oh, Xset just noticing that they needed to make that play at the end. Big moves, big moves. What do we got going on here? We see Naughty getting... hit by a crypto beacon, which means that Meat Lovers is fighting. Let's get some good quality in here. We're lagging. Okay, we're back. We're not back. Meat Lovers goes down, absolutely wiped by E8. E8 just crushed them. That's a pretty clean wipe.
I need a swap. I'm not kidding. Loot, Zach. Loot.
Do they go monstrous here and just, you know, put themselves in the running?
That's how we play.
You're on the verge of blowing up. Do you keep doing content? You do that. You know, it's funny. I feel like I am blowing up, right? Like if you're saying like I'm on the verge, like I don't really like. I know I plug subscribers in every single video, but my videos are all getting around 70 to 100,000 views, and that's just fucking crazy. So I feel like I'm in the midst of like a really like good point where it's like I'm super ecstatic. Like, if the numbers like double or triple, like I'll even obviously be more ecstatic. But where I am, I'm like, oh, this is great. Like I truly do feel like this is something I could go like kind of like if I get more sponsors, like I said, I could take this very seriously full time. What's going on, Ethan? What's going on? I mean, they griefed the fuck out of TSM the whole damn lobby. Yeah, I know. A lot of like people think like they purposely did it because it was TSM and didn't do it to Dark Zero, but it was because TSM was playing like really big. They're making themselves like really known. It was easy to find them, and that's why, right? It's not so much because it was just TSM. It would have happened to any team. It just felt so much crazier because it was TSM and because of how good TSM was doing. Hope E8 makes land. Unfortunately, Clip, E8 is in second last place right now. So if they're gonna make land, they got a big distance to cover. With Stallions going down to 1, though, this is not looking good for our match point team. This could mean that if they do lose here and MNK goes down, once again, I keep forgetting to check who this is from Stallions. Let me see real quick. I do have the standings still up. Group standings. We're on EMEA. That is Slayer. No. Crust. It's got to be Crust because it's not Retzy. No, it's Retzy. That's Retzy. Someone confirm. Is that Retzy? Anyways, if that's Retzy, if he somehow manages to clutch this out, this will be the greatest game in Apex history. But we're probably going to go to another game, and we're going to get to see Dojo on match point. Dojo is dead, though. That's unfortunate. Meat Lover's dead. Team Stability, dead. Furia on match point. With Dojo going down, though, they are match point, but with Dojo going down, this is bad for them. They need a massive game here. They need a massive game in their next game. They need to either win or they just need to go nuclear and get a bunch of points because Furia will be taking second place now. Furia could be taking first place, right? Because Stallions are only about 6 points ahead. And with a solo, anything can happen here if Furia plays really good.
Yeah, I can't really...
Understandable because it keeps the tournament going, of course. Right? A lot of people think that they just pushed TSM because of TSM, but no, it was to keep the tournament going, right? Like you hear that XSET calls out, that's TSM or Dark Zero. And I actually cut it out, but XSET thought that was Dark Zero. There's a second clip in there. XSET thought it was Dark Zero. I think they misspoke because Funk knew by the skins it was TSM. Not Funk, Fun FPS. Anyways, what's up? John, you and Jayhawk came in a perfect time, not gonna lie. Yeah, Jay's great. And you know what? We both make similar content, but content that's different enough that it allows both of our content to like thrive and grow together, as opposed to being like, oh, these two guys are making the exact same videos all the time. And like, honestly, Jayhawk coming on the scene was like a blessing for me. My videos started growing a lot more because of Jayhawk, because if you're not familiar, like I had started like just about 7 months before him. But like he fucking just took off because of like great analytical videos. My videos got more attention because of it, and like the amount I've learned from his videos have helped my videos like me be better with them. So it's like, it's great, and he's super intelligent when it comes to YouTube and social media and stuff like that. So we talk about that shit all the time, and he's helped me a bunch. I'm proud of you. I want you to go full-time YT. Yeah, appreciate that, John. I appreciate that. That's the dream. That's the dream. That's the goal, and it seems to be becoming truer and truer, but just got to keep pushing. If the views keep up, it'll be good. Winner go to champs. I don't know how this works. Yeah, so Kankyo, basically, yeah, the winner, it's match point, so they have to get to 50 points and then win a game, and they will go to that's how they win, and then top 2 teams go to champs. So first team that wins on match point goes to champs, and the team with the most points after them goes to champs as well. 2 spots left from every single region to fill the last 10 spots at LAN. Is it top 10 goes to LAN? So Levi, not top 10 in a sense of like there's 5 regions and 2 from each region go to LAN, right? So we had 2 from Europe earlier today. We had 2 from North America, and I think the other regions are actually done too. APAC South was first thing this morning, and I'm not sure about South America and APAC North if because of the time difference. But yeah.
I think they did.
Great time got to get recognition. The game is at its lowest point. Once we get some real rank changes, less meta changes, great content will blow up even more. True, it's a good point. I keep saying that. Like, I'm like, you know, if I could weather the storm, like some of the worst times, like, you know, get better. Mind you, Apex YouTube content is at like a really good point. Like, whenever there's, especially if you're doing ALGS content, when you're around like LAN and stuff like that, it really is like a really high point. I missed 2021 Apex era. I didn't make videos in 2021 Apex. I was making TikToks. If I was making videos in 2021 Apex era, I shit you not, guys, I think I'd be averaging millions of views. Everyone was pulling millions of views. Are you only live on YouTube or another platform as well? Too underrated. If only 12 people are watching, you deserve way more. Yeah, just YouTube. I don't stream too often, so a lot of people don't know. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not too worried. This is actually exciting. Like having 15, 20 viewers, like, you know, it's actually probably like the bigger streams I've had. I've only done a couple. I need to stream more frequently, and I know I'll pull a lot more people. Honestly, we had a big turnout right when the stream started, but my internet was just going crazy and couldn't handle it, so I think a lot of people dipped out from that. But you know, it's more consistency. This is the first stream I've done in months, so if I consistently stream, I think there will be a lot more recognition. But I appreciate that, Veins. I appreciate that a lot. What do you think is going to happen to TSM Energy, considering something big's going to happen in one of his streams? Probably going to switch landing spots. That's what I would assume.
Wait, Pan, is the hide even
Sorry, Furia went down. We need to find out who we're going to watch here. Furia is not down. We have Just Thing, but we don't have any more of the POVs, so we're going to switch. We're going to close off all these streams. All our teams are dead. Stallions are dead. We're going to watch Furia because they're a duo, but as soon as Furia goes down... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. We're just going to watch the Play Apex stream. Just because they have all the last POVs and we'll be able to see and witness what happens.
We're in a top 5 from this KSR, still with a very
Play Apex stream here.
position with maybe the only cover in
Is
the
it just
middle
bait?
of the zone.
Yeah, Diego could be bait. They're not going to make a roster change before champs. Like, Guild... So Guild used to be considered a top 5 controller player in the world. If you say he's not anymore, that's fine. I don't think it's that... Like, it's... People throw around top 5 player, like, best player around probably too much in Apex, and I'm a huge guilty person at that too. But, like, undoubtedly Guild is a fucking cracked, goated player and has proven what he can do. Nathan is one of the best mechanical players in the game. Sweet's one of the best IGLs. Sweet and Nathan will never separate, so there's not going to be any, like, they're not going to drop Guild. Guild would be the only person they're not going to drop Guild. So it's probably they're going to switch drop spots because staging is just so weak now. So maybe they join up in scrims and they start contesting the fuck out of everyone. Start flexing it.
I mean, now it's just a matter of being spoiled for choice. You have so many options. You just have to
Did you see the Northception trade? I heard about it. I can't remember what happened with it. Refresh me. I knew there was a trade, which was kind of funny and impressive. Like you don't really see trades. Ape Gang going crazy here, though. A big point game from them. Like, if they win this 7, like, you know, they're launching themselves up in the standings. Now, it doesn't matter because they need top 2, but you know what? If this tournament keeps going, another big game after this could be really good for them. They want to win the tournament, though. They want to win right now. Like, it's an extra 5 points. 36 points is really good. 31 points is tough because then you need a 19-point game. A 19-point game. But an extra 5 points, 14 points is not too hard. You don't need to win to get 14 points, and that's what they do. And they get all that KP as well. So they actually probably sitting at 40 points. If the game doesn't end next, we can see Ape Gang, CC team, Challenger Circuit team that will probably go forward. Very impressive. Let's get the standings because the Play Apex stream takes forever. And let's get these streams back up and rocking for next game. Anyways. What did you say here? I'm rooting for Alb against Zach Mazer. Alb's a great player. I like Furia as well. Timmy is cool too. So you love all the people. You're rooting for him. You don't like Zach? Yeah, I like Furia too. Holy. Or I meant to say I like Alb too, but I have no problem with yeah, sounds good, Abed. I have no problem with Zach though. That being said, Furia, with that duo lasting long, take the lead. But it's only a 3-point difference between Dojo. So this is down to the wire. We got 3 match point teams. And we're going to have to try to do quick math and figure out who's going to win this game. Because if Furia wins, for example, we need to figure out between Dojo and Stallions who wins. If Stallions win, who is it between Furia or Dojo? If Dojo win, who is it between Furia Stallions, right? We got 3-point, 2-point. 5 points between Dojo and Furia. Now, 5 points is a big gap, but not something thing. Yeah, Koopa. Keep it chill, Koopa. Keep it chill, man. Let's not do that too much. It's That's funny though. Didn't even know Timmy played pro still. He joined back up recently. I don't think he got into Challenger Circuit, but he started doing LCQ scrims and got onto a team where he can compete in Last Chance Qualifier because I believe Zach or Designful had the spot. I don't know exactly how it works, but I assume Designful had the spot in LCQ, and so like they played together in that regard and got in. So where do the match point teams drop? Let me pull this up. I'll show you guys. So that was our first. Let me just get to Twitter. That was our first. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta go to Twitter on other browser. That was our first match point, or not match point. That was our first game back on World's Edge since we came back, and minus tempo has the drop spots. So I don't know how accurate this is because some teams have moved around. So if we're looking here, Furia drops Climatizer, right? And then after we got E8 dropping Lava Siphon. Great POI. We know what Lava Siphon can do. If you don't, TSM drops Lava Siphon. Dark Zero used to drop Lava Siphon. Again, I'm no like pro like analyst or everything like that, but by what most people say, Lava Siphon is the best POI on World's Edge. Stacks and Big Mod are pretty good too, loot-wise, but rotations, Lava Siphon's going to be better. Excuse me. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. I apologize. Dojo goes Thermal Station. So Thermal Station's an okay zone if you're an edge team, which Designful has always been an edge player. He's like back when he was playing with G2, he was dropping Thermal Station. So that guy knows like how to play from Thermal Station probably better than anyone else in Apex. I assume that's why they're dropping Thermal Station. If like there's also a lot of south zones. Like we just saw Dojo there. Like we just saw a staging zone, right? So like, that's a good zone for them. They just died in that building. Next game is probably going to start in less than 5 minutes. They're in the lobby right now. Other game just ended. So like you got probably like just a couple minutes and it's going to be popping up. Yeah. So, but it's like a big edge zone. Cause like, if you get like a big pull down here, like it's hard to get there from Thermal Station. Like getting from Climatizer to Thermal Station is easier than getting from Thermal Station to Climatizer, if that makes sense. At least in my general opinion. Keep it hydrated. But yeah, that's the case there. That's the case there. What else? Also, I'm very new to Apex Esports and barely played any Apex, but your vids got me hooked on it. Are there any teams that are a must-know? If you're super new, the two must-know teams are TSM and Dark Zero. They are the teams that at least have won every single LAN tournament, but within the last year, Dark Zero has won 3 of 4. So, for that matter, yeah, like TSM, Dark Zero. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of amazing teams. It's honestly surprising that they could have did this. So, in the grand things of Apex, like you're probably thinking like, also too, I just want to minimize this so we don't miss when the game starts. You're probably thinking like Xset, crazy good team. Alliance from Europe is really good. Moist Esports from the APAC South region, they're an Australian team, so good. What I would recommend is 2 things you could do. You could go to my 2 videos that were about Pro League. It's called like ALGS Year 3 was unpredictable. That will give you a rundown of a lot of the teams that are going to be at LAN, but not all of them. The other thing you can do is go to this channel here if you're new. I'm just shouting him out all day, but it's because like every time Jayhawk streams, like he's always shouting me out too. If you go to this channel here, this is not the channel. This is not the channel. Hey, Jayhawk. If you're new to Apex and you want to know a lot about teams, watch 1, 2, 3. This will give you a good insight of the first 3 regions, Europe, Apex South, and South America. And then North America, pretty much watch any video I ever upload and you'll get a good grasp of what's it called? You'll get a good grasp of North American teams to look out for. Can you give us insight in the next couple of videos? Will be apart from DZ, maybe the best POIs to have and predicting who wins in 3v3s for POIs going forward. Would love a vid on that. That's something, again, that's probably something you would go to Jayhawk for. I'm not like that intelligent when it comes to the game, unfortunately, King Koopa. Like it's just like I don't know how much of like a wide appeal that would have as well. Like I don't know how I'd be able to like break that down in an engaging video. The other thing you do is go to my Twitter. I'd probably talk something about that more on my Twitter. Just because it's like something like shorter that I could do rather than put all my effort into a video on that. The insights in my next videos are going to be a little bit like, so like breakdown. So like there's probably the breakdown of the Dark Zero win, breaking down that game. That might be coming up. That's one I can talk on. I have a really, really exciting video that should be coming out this week that I want to keep secret until I'm like a little bit more further into it. The kind of hint I've been giving to everyone is I'm doing it. It's on an individual European player, like from EMEA, really good individual EMEA player. You might be able to figure it out. There's a player that's like being talked about a lot right now in EMEA. So those are the guys that are, you'd kind of want to, You know, think about the guys who are kind of like top 5 in EMEA right now. I'm not gonna confirm anything, Saint. I'm not gonna confirm anything, but that's what I gave the hint out. Not Taxi, unfortunately. Taxi, Lan. Think about Lan. But yeah, I'm not giving anything out. Saint or Diego or Levi. I'm not giving anything out. Personally, TC is the best team in Apex in general. It's tough. If you look at it results wise, yeah, 100%. I still think TSM right now is like can't be matched. The first in the last LAN, and they were the most dominant team when they won, and then second at this most recent LAN. And if they won that game 6, they would have had the most points, so they would have been really, really good. So like I still feel like it's TSM, but at the end of the day, Dark Zero is like right there. It's very difficult. Sorry, wasn't trying to pull that up. Want to get my map stream up. Let's look at the zone. Big central zone. Okay, this is great for Furia. This is tougher for Dojo, but if they just play a really good edge game, they could walk in. For Stallions and Furia, this is where it works best. Okay, wait, they took it away. It's here. I don't know why they took it away, but it's here. It's Frag East. Yeah, Frag East. This might pull over to the no-name buildings here more. It would be weird for it to pull like that, so it might be like edge Frag East here. I can't zoom in. I tried zooming in on the map, but I'm thinking it's going to be on the edge of Frag East, these few buildings here. I can't remember if zone ends there or zone ends there. Zones end there, though, so I could miss my zone call. I missed last game's zone call, too. That zone ended staging last game. Oh, my God. That zone pulled all the way to staging. That's why Dojo got fucked. So I'm 3 for 4, and I'm probably going to go 3 for 5 here. Fact for sure, that dude was killing it for real. Verhos is probably the best player in the game. That kid's absolutely cracked. All around Verhos, yeah, it's tough. I can't, like, I even got in trouble saying that Monsoon was the best player in the game. The context is that Monsoon was the best player in 2020. A lot of people gave me shit for that one, but I don't care. But Monsoon is, but like, yeah, he's obviously, I'm not saying like he's like the best anymore, but I'm just saying back then in 2020, I would say Monsoon was. It's tough now. I can't really put my finger on who the best player in the game would be. The thing about Verhulst is, okay, wait, let's pull up. Who is this? I hate this because I can't tell who it is, and we just went to Twitch. This is Team Stability. Hold on, let me fix this up though.
Alright, pay attention to kill feed here, guys.
Team Stability. Timmy. Metagaming, paying attention to kill feed, and we got lag on the stream because I opened up another tab. Yeah, the thing. Okay, did that stream crash? I think that stream crashed because that's the only one that's down. It did not crash, but we missed the fight. Let's keep an eye on if anyone else is fighting. Team Stability's got a great spot right now. They're taking no name. Everyone thinks this is pulling no name. I wonder if they have second zone knowledge or if they're just making these calls. I don't know if it's going to no name. That's what this is called. This little compound here, if you guys are all new, it's to the right of Frag East. It's kind of hard to see because of the like all the players in the way, but it has no name. But like it's just such a common end zone, and especially between Fragment and Outlook, it's called no name. So that's just some information for you guys there. Let's get, Verhulst. What I'd say about Verhulst is one of the most dedicated players of the game. The guy focuses on his health. He focuses on, like, his thought process. Apparently, Verhulst takes, like, the most in-depth notes every time Raven or Imperial Howl or even Reps have something for him. He's got notes. When he's done playing in every game in LAN, he has a notebook with him, and he takes notes on what he could do better in each game. That's dedication. That's not, like, there's not a lot of guys breaking down the game like that, right? And he's constantly trying to improve. And, like, Verhulst was kind of seen as, like, a Valkyrie one-trick, right? Not even so much a Valkyrie one-trick. Obviously, he'd be better or good on other players, right? But, like, he was known to be, like, a hardcore Valkyrie player, probably best in the world. No one knew the position better than him. And then Valk comes out of meta, and it's like, oh, what's going to happen to Verhulst? And this guy just puts in the fucking hours on Catalyst and is just insane on that character now. So that's what I respect about Verhulst. And if you want to put him into the conversation for best player in the game, well, it's his dedication that does it. It's his dedication. And that's super respectful. Let's get a look in on with some of our teams, though. Let's look. So these guys are still sitting in thermal. That's what I mean. Like, you've played them thermal station, like, especially a zone pull like that, you're going to be sitting edge for a while. the win obviously is what they want because that's going to guarantee them land. But from Edge, if they get a lot of kills and they go really, really big, like these guys were dropping 30 kill games yesterday, which just doesn't happen. Now, if they do that again somehow, that's obviously going to get them into... I don't think they dropped a 30 kill game, but they dropped like a 20 kill game. But like, yeah, anyways, like if they do that, they'll be shooing for land even if they don't win. So we got Trip Purple though. They got good loot out here. Not too many attachments, but Trip Purples. We got these guys freaking crafting up over at I forget, but they got Trip Perps because that stability. Stability's got a great spot in zone being at no name. We'll see if it pulls here, if it pulls to Frag East, like I said. But 2 blues and a white is not good for them, right? And Madness needs a win. Like at this point, Madness needs like a massive game here if they want anything to happen. I think the vibes are low though because they're realizing that they're pretty far out of the running. But gotta keep some heart in it. They've locked, Furia's locked a good spot for themselves as well. They're just going to chill here. 2 blues and a gold is not bad at all. I wish we could see everyone's guns. I'd like to see what Zera and... Yeah, I'd like to see what Zera is running. Alba the Nemesis, he can upgrade the shield easily. So they'll get their Stallions. Check out Stallions. Stallions Trip Perp as well. They're coming from Big Mod. This makes sense. Like, they're going to have the best loot in the game out of every team. Except for, actually, we don't know who's dropping at Trials. Meat Lovers. So Meat Lovers have Trials. So that's why they're walking out with good loot as well. E8's got good loot. DNO. I haven't been keeping up with DNO. I keep forgetting about them, to be honest. Like, I just keep forgetting about them. And funny enough, that's horrible that I'm forgetting about them because they are 3 points outside of match point. So DNO is a team to watch here. DNO is a huge team to watch. Let's keep a very good focus on this. Loser bracket was harder than winners. I missed losers bracket, but considering what Timmy did to winners bracket, it sounds like it. Sounds like it. Maybe like a lot of teams like didn't perform well in the group stages the day before, that all the good teams ended up in losers. So that could be it. DNO getting match point here though could be pretty big. So we'll keep an eye on them. Not a team I've been focusing on too much. That is a fumble. There's just a lot to keep track of, and I'm not even like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only got 8. I'm not even do the full 9. Let's do this though. Let's take our teams that are like on the edge. Where is Meat on the standings? Meat Lover's in 16th. That's unfortunate. We're gonna put Stallions here. We're gonna get Furia here. So these are our 4 teams to watch. Those are our 4 teams to watch. In fact, what I'm going to do is I got Secret Formula up too. Secret Formula is at 42, so they're a team to watch as well. And we got those other teams. I also should eat my words. Team Stability is in 8th with 33 points. So if they win this game and they have a great spot from where they're at, they have a very good chance of being on match point. I was wrong with zone, and so were all the teams sitting in no name. This is where the zone pulls. So see what I tell you guys though, like zone, like the algorithms changed now to a point where it moves like so weird. So zone didn't pull to no name. It didn't even pull to Frag East. It's going to be in this open area, which is just brutal. There is no cover there. This is going to be a bloodbath. In fact, this actually works out really well for Dojo sitting so far. And if they sit and just kind of chill in the next zone for a while, a lot of teams can drop down and drop dead and die probably next game. Their problem is Stallions are sitting on the edge here too. And Stability, like Furia is right there. So I don't know what's going to happen. Madness team placed at 8 with 33 points. Has he ever been to LAN? He went to LAN 2019. He went to Poland and he competed in X Games. So he competed in the first 2 LANs. He has not competed since. Hope they can find a way to get Gibby meta back. You think he still has a place in comp? You like Gibby meta? Let's pull this back up, sorry. But you like Gibby meta? That's crazy. Does he have a place in comp? He doesn't. If it's really tough, Mad Maggie counters him. Seer counters him hard. These guys are the only team fighting right now, so we're gonna watch them for a bit. But Seer counters him pretty hard because if he gets Seer queued from a distance, that 8-second cooldown is just gonna like absolutely destroy him. He can't use his bubble because that's the only thing that really matters for him. There's still teams that play Watson. Oh no, this is not. Okay, wait. They break the ult quick. That's actually huge for them. If they can drop them, this fight alone can put them on match point. Oh, and they still have their Horizon ult. Big from Lou. Really good. Talking about Gibby mains, Lou, the OG Gibby main. This guy is one of the reasons for the Gibby meta ever even existing. They're pushing. They want the KP bad. Oh, Lou calls an aggressive call, but they drop him. This is Stallions. This could be big. Stallions goes down. That's one match point team down. That is not good for Stallions. This gives the chance for Furia or Dojo to surpass them. Furia is 2 points ahead of them. Dojo is 3 points. 3 points behind them. So Dojo only needs 3 or 4 points to jump them in the standings. And then if they win or Furia wins, Stallions don't go to land. You hear this? I love those comms. These guys are now on match point. So Dojo's now on match point. That's awesome. Let's get a quick look in with our teams though. So we're gonna close Stallions down. Let's move them down to the end so I don't accidentally click them. These guys are just gonna vibe, right? Like they just want to secure points right now. Like I wonder if they saw that Stallions went down. So like they'll be 2 points away if they survive to 15th place. Which staying this far back out, they will. You're gonna kind of want them to think. You're calling Dojo dub. Paul, I think Paul called it early too. What did you say? Furia goes top 5. Stallions die with only little points. I'm calling it. Paul had it. Paul had it. Furia top 5 die early. Paul, you had it, man. Diego, is Crust still playing? Crust, I believe, is potentially playing for Stallions. I don't know. I don't know if it's Crust or Retzi. I don't know their voice, unfortunately. It's been so long since I've heard those guys. Look at this zone pull. This is ridiculous. I've never seen these zones in my life. This is crazy. I will play it after this fight. I want to see this. Enemy drops 1. I don't know who they're fighting right now. They're fighting BIL. And the BIL is very split. So BIL is probably going to leave. And then Dojo just gets this 1 kill. So BIL is just going to try to survive as a thing. Dojo has a crazy good rotation. Furia, out of here. Furia's out of here right now. They have the hardest rotation into zone of over match point teams. This is a wild zone, and Furia is going to be absolutely floored when they see it. I'll show you guys this in a sec. I want to see if they win this fight. Big damage from Timmy. E8 is walking up on Dojo from behind, though, and Flat. I'm not sure who Flat is, but they're looking to third-party this. So this walk-in is not very easy for Dojo still. They have respawn beacons. They don't have an evac tower to get them out of this, though. Okay. Let's quickly show you what the zone looks like. Zone pulls far left, so it's a frag west zone, basically. Far left frag west zone. Remember, it originally pulled to no name. This is ridiculous. I've never seen the zone horizontally go like this because I haven't paid attention to zones too much since the new algorithm. Dojo's looking to push off E8 here. They were fighting BIL and drop 1 and Flat started flying in. Luckily, they didn't get engaged, but this is great for Dojo right now. We see Furia still sitting in no name. If Dojo can, this just blessed them. This was a zone that pulled far right and came all the way back to Thermal Station for our boys over at Dojo. So they also are 1 point behind Stallions now. They get 1 more kill. They are tied. I don't believe they win the tiebreaker, but they do need to get another point, and it's looking good for Dojo. Calling a Furia win. So we got Levi with the Dojo dub, and we got King Koopa with the Furia win. I think you guys are crazy. I think we're going to have another game after this. I don't think it's going to end here. That's what I'm going with. Clip loves the Gib meta too. You guys all like the Gib meta, huh? The Gibby meta was around for so long that I think I got tired of it. I was interested to see something else, but I'm also getting tired of Seer Horizon meta, right? Like, and the Seer Horizon meta has only been around for a year. Gibby meta was around for almost 2 years. But yeah, I'm tired of Seer meta. The new Seer Q I think is so oppressive. Okay, I'm actually not tired of Seer meta. I'm just tired of like the Seer Q. Like it needs, if they can find it nerfed, I actually don't mind the wall hacks too much. I don't like that you can't rat anymore. Dojo has... What is this zone, guys? Chat, look at this zone. What is that? I've never seen this before. Dojo got blessed. I hope they don't move into Fragment. If they sit here, they have just a walk-in, but like there's not a lot of cover here. There's just rocks. So like it doesn't mean that like they have this locked in. It does not mean that they have this locked in. Let's look at stability right now. There is a massive fight going down here in this corner, and 1 team died. I don't know who. But another Cyril is being dropped right now. E8, BIL, stability. I don't know how they pushed out this far. Wait a minute. Furia went down. I missed it. Furia went down. Furia's dead. Dojo's our only team. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with chat and watching this. I'm going crazy. This is Dojo's game to win. Let's get off these guys here. Naughty's team, they're just looking. I think I just want to sit on Timmy for now. And the problem is I can't see the kill feed from Timmy's POV. Unless I do this. Unless we do this. Dojo. Let's get team stability out of here. Let's get Dojo. What I can do with this Dojo stream, we can bounce between the two. But the Dojo stream gives me the kill feed. Because it's, I was watching Timmy's stream before. I thought this zone was ahead. This zone, this stream is a little bit ahead. Anyways, sorry, let's keep looking here. Hated the whole scan meta. Stop the scan meta. Scan meta so annoying. Zone is wild. The scan meta, it just helps teams with like information. So that's why I don't mind it. There'd be a lot more randomness, I think, without zone meta. And so like, it would make it that like there's just like a lot less control. Now, at the same time, if we didn't have a scan meta, do I think it'd be entertaining still? Yeah, I'd love to see how pros are able to play without like lacking all that information. Unfortunately, there's too many characters. Like if they nerf Bloodhound and Seer to the ground, everyone's gonna run crypto. At least that's what I would say. I don't really know. They have zone. They know it now. No, design. I don't like this. Don't do it. I don't like that. Yeah. He listened to me. He heard me. What's up, Abed? Dojo's our only match point team team left, and they have zone. This is the zone. For everyone wondering, this is the zone. Do you hear Timmy? Do you hear Timmy? That's what TSM messed up with. I did not cover that in my video. Such a miss by me. TSM played big. Hal had 3,500 damage. They were wiping the lobby. When you kill a team, even though the kill feed is anonymous, so like if you look from Timmy's point of view, this kill feed is anonymous on Timmy's point of view, right? If you kill someone though, it will say on their side, it will say, like you were killed by Timmy. Like so, like that exposes the information. So if they like kill 1 out of 2 players, right, or 1 out of 3 players, that team can now say that is Dojo, and they're gonna push them so that this way you could they could wipe them and keep the tournament alive. Thanks for hanging out, King Koopa. I mean, you're missing the end, but you know what? Have a great one. I know you mentioned you were from Mexico, so I'm not sure. Actually, there shouldn't be a time difference from you and I, but regardless of the fact, have a great one. Or wait, are you leaving? I'm not sure if you're leaving or if you're just saying great chatting. If you're leaving, have a great one. And thanks for hanging out. If not, I appreciate you and the compliment. What's up, Alexander? What a call. Did I miss something? Did I make a call? I don't think I made a call. Oh, Levi, your call, yeah. Dojo's gonna win. Furia win, also calling it. Red Pippin. Red Pippin's getting in on the Furia juice. He's getting on the Furia juice. Furia getting thirded. Okay, Paul, I missed that. I'd have to go review that after. There's still a lot of teams left, though. It's just that every team is out. DNO is walking up on these guys. It's DNO to the right. DNO is the team that wants to keep this game going. Big shots! Big points. They are now ahead of, I think Dojo takes first after this game. I think the math adds up that they take first. I don't know how many points Furia had. I'm in Texas, but from Mexico. Oh, for sure we'll be back. Okay, sounds good. Appreciate that, King Koopa. From Texas. Yeah, so I know there's a time difference there. Oh, no. Two teams! Is it DNO? Who is it? I think it's DNO. This is crazy. The DNO needs to keep the tournament alive for themselves. The map is so behind. Who's gonna win here? Does Timmy go to LAN? Or does DNO keep it alive for themselves to go 1 more game? Timmy taking big damage, but he's got the gold shield to stay healthy. They knock one! They're pushing up! Dojo versus DNO! They're swinging! Big call from Design! Huge! Appreciate that, Koopa. They get Seer queued. All 3 get hit. That's not good. No abilities. That's gonna affect Designful. Let's get Designful's POV. They get another one. They get another one. This is Dojo's game. Timmy to land. Timmy to land. Timmy to land. Timmy to land. Let's go to fucking land. That was DNO. That was Duplex. That was Duplex, Lou, and I forget. But if they won that, they would have kept that going. Like, we don't even have their POV anymore. Let's just stay on Timmy. Look at this. Let's see what's Play Apex saying. Timmy to land. Oh my god, that's huge for Apex. Oh my god, Timmy's going to land. Let's get even. What's freaking. Is Wig stream not up? Oh, I gotta see what Wig and Greek are saying too. Who makes it? Oh my god, who makes it?
Oh my
god! DNO make it! DNO make it! They jumped Fury and Stallions! They didn't even need to win the game!
DNO makes land, Dojo.
Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? DNO jumped everyone with that game! That's fucking crazy! Holy shit! I gotta go just type this thing. Hold on. No, stop this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous, guys. I can't believe DNO did that. Oh my god, wait, I gotta get to Duplex's stream. Where's Duplex? Duplex. Lou, is Lou live? Duplex. He's going back to LAN. Duplex to LAN. Get Timmy in here. That is crazy, guys. Oh my gosh, sorry. I ignored the chat there. That is ridiculous. That is amazing.
It's over.
King Kuba, you see that? DNO! Yeah, Furia dies. Furia, I can't believe that. I did not think that they were... Furia going down early and fucking Stallions going down early. He's crying. Oh my god.
Wow, DNO made it. Team. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I need to watch Duplex's VOD if he has one. That is fucking insane. How do I not follow Duplex? What the hell? I had notifications on for Duplex on Twitter. Nicewig dipped out of here. Didn't even hear what he said. What's Greek saying?
Yeah, I don't see EA pushing the fucking choke. They're just gonna mirror Timmy Sam here. So I don't think they're gonna.
I was like, why am I hearing Imperial How?
The shots, man. Enemy, the fucking entry knock on the choke.
Yes.
Oh my god. It actually, the Peter goes crazy. The Peter went crazy.
I bullet that match. Enemy was fucking not missing a bullet.
That's a good
like,
point.
Holy fuck,
He's probably defeated. But you know what? I don't think Alb is too upset because he didn't try to get picked up by an org again.
Timmy's like, yo, back the fuck up.
Guys, that was crazy. Dude, enemy went crazy there. That's insane. Oh my gosh. I wonder...
Bro, I actually couldn't come seriously the last
Expect a Timmy video at some point. Expect a Timmy video at some point.
That call on that guy was insane. I can't believe you
that was a ridiculous game. Match point, guys. How do you not like match point? No matter what, it's just so entertaining. How do you not like match point? Naughty left tech for Zach just to be ahead by 1 point. Nice, Saint. Yeah, I do feel tough for Alb. That being said, no matter what team Alb was on, neither of them qualled. I forgot to check the standings because I was freaking out over Timmy going to LAN. DNO! I'm just so shocked. Furia got 1 point that game. I bet Alb's not in live anymore. We can go see, like... I was going to watch the VOD. I want to see if he's got a VOD. Hold on. Let's see Duplex reaction. Then we're going to go look for... Alb just went offline. I just saw it. Here, what are the... I gotta see when they check. These guys gotta go crazy. There's no audio? Question mark? Did my headset die?
About to be on us.
We gotta go
Run. Stuck one on the right. I'm walking forward.
I'm so sorry for everyone's ears. I did not know this was a mute button up here. As long as I feel bad for Alb. Yeah, I think this Alb's gonna stick together. And you know what? Like, he's getting a salary now from Fury, I assume. So, like, it's just cool that, you know what? Like, the reason I felt really bad for Alb is Alb left TSM, where he was getting a comfortable salary, right? And, like, in this world, like, it's not easy to get, like, really good money. Like, it's difficult, especially if just streaming's your only thing. If you don't have, like, too much, like, YouTube or other outside things, right? It's not like, a good salary coming from an org like TSM. Big org, biggest in Apex. It was really defeating when he left Lanimals and then Lanimals fell apart, right? Because he was hoping to leave Lanimals to get on an org together. So the fact that he got picked up by Furia now, I'm happy for him at least that, you know what, it's just something stable for him. And we'll see him back. We'll see him back. I originally wanted to make a video about Albert Laley and his career. It's a complicated one now, though. There's just so many, like, changes that I don't know how I'd be able to cover it. Okay, I just want to... I have an insane headly. What? I need to see how Senox goes down. So that was Senox the whole time. That was the one. Oh no! Just fucking enemy went crazy. Yeah, such a wrong thing. But they did call second. Oh my god.
We could win off that. If that's Dojo, we won. If that's Dojo, we literally got second. Yeah! We won! Let's fucking go, boys!
I love that. I love that. Oh my I'm sorry. I'm just so happy when people are happy. Oh, okay. I feel bad that Lou is going to land and not Alp. I will say that. That's what I hate. Thanks for hanging around, Paul. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's what I do feel bad for. I feel bad for Alb in the sense that Lou's going to land and Alb's not. Appreciate you, Paul. I'm gonna try streaming for what's it called, also too, for a lot of the international scrims. So if you guys ever want to hang out, we do international scrims, so we could get like a good preparation for upcoming champs. I'd hope to see you guys all there. Probably gonna end here soon, very soon. I want to see Albert Lady. So he restarted. Let's see what he says. Oh no, here, let's just see. Let's see what they say. I think they, what's it called? They have a 10-minute delay, so they would know. I don't think he sat there the whole time.
How many points off? 5.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well.
Appreciate you hanging out, Diego. Yeah, appreciate that. I posted on the community tab. Follow my Twitter. Everyone, add JumbaGW. Follow me on Twitter. I will be posting updates there, even though I didn't post I was live there today. But that's where you guys will be able to hear about everything Jumba GW. Best place to hear it. Unlucky. That's unfortunate. Do we still have these going? Did Timmy do an interview?
In terms of a brand name, but let's give some onus and some focus on some of these other.
That's crazy. Great live stream. Appreciate King Koopa. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go honorable.
Hope to see you guys all again.
And I'm gonna talk about Funk.
I'm actually gonna wrap up on that. Yeah, you know what? Funk went crazy today. That's a devastating one. Stallions, I thought was gonna be crazy. That's a team that just got put together very recently, I think. I don't know if they're a CC team, but they just picked up Funk recently for sure. I appreciate you all for hanging out. Thank you so much. The end of that stream was so much fun. So crazy. Really, 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 really good. I will catch you guys all next time. See you in the next video. Have a great night, great evening. And thank you for all the love and hanging out today.